Gotta unmute.
Unmute that guy right there.
Yeah, Yo, Mel, you need to share me that drink, B.
I'm on.
Yo, hey, yo, Doc, I love you. How you feeling?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. You already? I'm
God
good.
damn it,
I'm great. I'm alive. I'm healthy. I'm blessed. I'm in shape. I left the park. Did my 100 pull-ups. Did my 100 push-ups. Did my 100 squats.
See,
yo, I'm feeling good, bro.
So I gotta go to the gym, B. See, you can't be doing that shit to me, man.
No,
Damn.
we talked about that already.
I know, man. Shit.
2024 just started, bro.
It's factory. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm inspired by it. I gotta be honest. You know what I mean? The workout sessions, the healthy living. You know, hip hop gets this bad rap. All we want to do is drink, smoke, whatever. But here comes Redman. 100 pull-ups ain't no easy feat. That shit is hard. You know,
no, it's not. And I think that's like one of the hardest calisthenic exercises you can do, because even big motherfuckers in the gym lifting 400 pounds and you know all that, they can't do pull-ups, bro. Get them on them bars, pulling their own weight, they can't do it.
Finished.
That's big facts.
No doubt. Rip, what up? I see you, Rip.
I gotta ask the simple questions. You know what I mean? I sort of want to ask it, but I don't really want to ask the simple questions. I'm like, really, what's good, man? What's up with these freestyles and these bars and these videos we seeing? Like, what's good? Because I love it. You know what I mean? So what's good? What we doing?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, everybody love it, bro. It's like, all right, first of all, like, you know, me and Mel Star, we always be connecting. Like, I admire Mel Star.
Same. God damn it.
As one of my, like, you know, top 5 like DJs and shit. And we always talking, we always building, and we was just talking. I told him I want to release some freestyles. I want to do other people beats. And I just was like, yo, Mel, send me this, send me that. Send me this instrumental. Send me that. He was giving me instrumentals motherfuckers don't got, like the Dougie Fresh one. Motherfuckers don't got that.
Talk about it.
Motherfuckers don't got that. Like, you got to really dig deep on it. Like, I ain't recreate that over. That was Mel made that an instrumental. So, in other words, the freestyles were just testing the temperature out here, bro. Yeah. Like, motherfuckers thought I was skydiving too much. So they was like, yo, Doc, we need to hear some bars. You skydiving too much. So I was like, oh, okay. All right. That's what y'all want to do. All right. Let me show y'all what I had in the arsenal sitting. Hold on.
Yeah, no doubt. Up? I'm gonna add to that because the timing is everything. And what's happening right now, there's a lot of people that's running around trying to do freestyles right now, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
I see. Oh no, I see him. I see him now.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
I see him now. I see motherfuckers are starting to pick up on the fabric I'm laying out, and that's cool because at the end of the day, it is 50 years of hip hop, so why not show out, right?
It's good sportsmanship. Absolutely, I agree. Totally agree.
So I salute everybody that's dropping freestyles right now. Fuck that. Shout out to my boy RJ Payne.
Yes.
That's my little young bro. Like, he always dropping freestyles. I seen him drop something new to a Biggie beat. I'm like, yeah, okay, we watching. Like, dope. I always be watching RJ Payne, my little young bro, little D Raps. Like, he always dropping freestyles. So shout out to, you know, the influencers on freestyles too, like, that's out there putting out the work. You know, I gotta shout them out. Them guys that these guys that I always watch and tune into for bars, and especially the hoodies. The hoodies is them dudes right now, bro. Hoodies is my like I ain't really I met them a couple of times, but I ain't sit and talk with them. But they under my big brother Kid Capri wing. Or anything he needs, he gets. And hoodies got bars. Like, I'm always tuned into them. So they inspiration too as well, bro. So shout out to all them, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say shout out to them. I'm also gonna say shout out to Coach Contra. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Contra, definitely Coach Contra, man. They be barring the fuck up, bro. I'm an OG. I'm all of they big bros. You know, I'm all of they big brothers, man. So to see my little, you know, my young brothers go out there and get it and barring up and not worrying about what the radio think and how people going to accept their music and not tapping in too much of the cultural way of doing music, I salute them, bro. They going hard, bro.
Facts.
I got a shout to my man Jucifer. Orange Juice Jones II. He's a
Oh yeah,
killer.
oh yeah. That's
Killer.
nephew. Already know.
He's a killer. But I like the fact that we are barring back up, because we often talk on here about the diversity in hip hop,
right?
And what's winning. You know what I'm saying? And that shouldn't really be the conversation. It should be what's the best of the best. You know what I mean? Because believe it, there's them dope boys that can get down too.
Oh, no doubt.
And you gotta sort of like let them know we're not accepting everything. We need you to level up. But that's a deeper conversation. You know what I mean? Back to the project, man. So this is volume 1, I assume.
Absolutely.
Is this?
And don't get me wrong. I ain't even know. Yo, honestly, bro. Like Mel will tell you, bro. Like I hit him. I'll be like, send me this, send me that, and I be knocking them down. Like I got like another 10 just. I got like another maybe like 7 just sitting.
Yo,
and
the
and
one
I think it's gonna be a project until like I know the outlook of Jack Boy Beats. Yeah, I named or whatever. But when Mel came to me like, yo, bro, we can extend this shit. I was like, all right. He was like, project. I'm like, fuck it. Oh.
Yo, I mean, the one that we've been talking about, which I'm not going to talk about, I believe is going to be a single. I'm telling you right now, that shit is going to be a single. I'm not going to say the name of that track. That's the shit I sent you in the text.
Yeah, I know. Oh, when we do that, it's going to be it. We're going to cause some problems. We're definitely going to cause some problems. Not too mainly in the MC world, but in the DJ world.
Yo, listen.
Problems.
Take notice of volume 1. Just listen and listen and listen. But I guarantee you, I want to talk about it so bad, but I'm not because I don't want to spoil it. But when I tell you there is something so crazy that's getting ready to happen,
let's play a joint. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Do it.
Let's get to it, man. What y'all want to start with?
It don't even matter for me, man. Anything on there is dope to me, man. What you feeling like, Red?
Let's start it with the one that really kind of set shit off was the Dougie Fresh one and or the Benjamins one.
We call that Lottie Dot. Let's do that. How about that? That's what we call it. We call that Lottie Dot.
I'll say no more.
All right, let's get into it.
As we go a little something like this. Hit it! Yes, sir. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Dougie, let's go, bro. You know what? Lottie Dottie. Woo! God almighty. Party. Yeah. Poppy. Yeah. Check it out. You know what? The beat is Lottie Dottie. I act a little rowdy. And when I'm in the biz, I whip like Ricky Bobby. Cause we're just the men that's down to fight. I hit them with an uppercut, hook left and then right. I hit them all and cop the Gucci on the belt. But none of that is really generational wealth. So I'm hot when it's cold, when I'm in the transition. And I'm living the transform life, representing. So listen to what I say. Because this type of crap happens every day. I woke up around 9 o'clock in the morning. My girl smelled my breath and was like, give me a warning. Hit the bathroom to brush the teeth. I'm trying to tweet while I'm hitting the Fonto leaf. I said, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who be the cockiest of them all? The mirror started hating, but he know I'm his master. He said, you are, you conceited bastard. Yo, well that's true. That's why I never have no beef. That's why I'm jacking these rappers on this Jack Boy beats.
Good God almighty.
You got that good hair too. You like what? I like girls with that light complexion.
Boy, oh boy.
Not bad. We're gonna start playing some Most Def. Fire. You already know, man. This is like, honestly, this is more like an early Christmas gift for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Just raw, dope jacks. Lyrics is, supreme.
But hold on, but this is also running into muddy waters too, right? So you might need to talk about that, my friend. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm trying to drop Muddy Waters either between 420 and June.
Wow, part 2.
Muddy Waters.
Let's go.
Yeah, fuck that.
There's a lot of hands that are up. I gotta ask one question because it's been a topic of discussion all week. So Boosie's been out here pretty much saying, "Yo, you jack one of my records, or you not jack a record, but you took some of my lyrics." My question is, at what point does it become you took a lyric, a bar, and when is it okay, and when is it like, yo, I need a little something? Is there a point where that there is a cool and not cool for you?
What to use a bar?
If the artist comes out, right, and they took a piece of a bar from Redman,
I think it's I look at it as like an honor.
Yeah.
It's like, because I do it too. Like, I might say something from somebody famous as well. It's just like showing gratitude, like, I see you, my nigga. Like, like I don't mind that at all. Anybody that uses a piece of my line or even creates something from what I said as a hook, I'm all for it, bro, because it's only circulating back into hip hop. I'm for the I'm for the I'm for the fabric of hip hop, if you will. I'm for the whole culture of the movement. I'm not for it for I'm not in it for financial issues or reasons. When everyone know when you do something with love, the payment of the love will bless you financially beyond your beliefs if you do it right and you believe in it and you help people with it. So, like I said, I carry the big brother role in this hip hop very serious, meaning all my young bros, like, don't matter if you like 21, you a new jack, or you in your mids, you like, around Boosie, their era, they my young bros at the end of the day. And so I'm like, yeah, whatever y'all need, man, here, take it, feed your family, feed yourself, because it's only circling back in to hip hop.
I apply that the same way for the DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I've honored so many DJs by doing like some of their routines and just try to put a spin on it a little bit, or even just trying to do something that we remembered that was just so official back then, or even now or later, whatever. So, and that, again, to all the DJs, big shouts to all the DJs. Same, it applies the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many DJs that do so many great things that are out here. And sometimes they don't get that accolade, or they don't get that platform, or they don't get that moment. You know what I'm saying? So if I have seen something that I was like, yo, that shit is dope, and I might just like try to grab a routine, a piece of it, but still try to put some kind of a spin on it. That's just always giving back to, and that's for the young and old. So I don't discriminate on nobody. It's the young and the old. Everybody is doing something that's dope. And if I feel like it's dope enough, yeah, I'm gonna say, yo, you know what? This is something that I might want to do. And so I think it's vice versa,
Right.
So going off of that, because I had a question for you too, Mel, which was recently there's a big like social media post that Kid Capri and all these other DJs is on, right? And the question was sort of simple, but it just sort of ballooned out of control. So the question was, who are your top 5 mixtape DJs?
I can Kid Capri, Brucey B, Ron G, SNS, Doo-Wop.
This is so Harlem, it ain't even funny.
There you
Bronx
go.
got an X. The Bronx got an X in there. God damn.
That's it. That's it. Like that. It's just like that. And of course, the world famous Brucey B. I put him over here because I'm from Harlem as well. So it's like he's another piece of the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kid is one thing, Bruce is another thing, and so it's so many divisions that that come with it. But those are my guys right there. All of those. That's it.
I'm gonna put a little star next to your star. I'm gonna say the Love Bug got to get some love in there too.
I would have did that. So like we could do Love Bug Starsky, we could do DJ Lance, we could do Star Love Bug Starsky,
Star
Star
Child.
Child,
Yeah,
Star Child. We
yeah.
could even throw Chubby Chub in the game too. So it's so many.
I
Triple
know.
C, it's a lot. Double R, like we could talk about it. Showtime, like I know them all. You know what I'm
Love.
saying? What's the guy? It's Fruity. Chill Will from the East Side. So there's so many levels of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for me, I took a piece of each and every one of those guys, especially for the mic game, and just talking that fly shit on the mic and applying it to the DJing. You know what I'm saying? So
Fire.
I
Right.
Right, go ahead.
No. I was saying right. I can agree. It's like with me, like in my era, as far as mixtape DJs, of course, Big Bro Kid Capri is definitely in the building. But then I go to like Green Lantern. His
see.
mixtapes
Yeah.
always been fire.
Facts.
Blue Kid always been fire.
Mhm.
DJ Blue Tapes always been fire. So that was kind of like more my era.
No doubt.
Because I the way they did they mixtapes help inspire me on how I do my mixtapes as well. Especially DJ Green Lantern. Like,
Right.
he's really precise and on not just the cuts, but the way he put music
Facts.
together. And like
Facts.
from when he was working with Eminem, that whole era, those mixtapes, bro, they were like movies on CD, bro. Like they really
That's a
put it
fact.
and made it something that is enjoyable for you to listen to, like an album, if you will.
No doubt. And that's funny you said that too, because see, if you think about the eras, there was the cassette tape era, and then there was the CD era.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
everybody you mentioned was absolutely that CD era, especially Clue. You know what I'm saying? Even Drama, you know what I'm saying? Like all of those guys. And we could even rest in peace to oh man, K Slade from around the way. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
so much, so many, it's so many. But everybody was dope in their moment, in their time, in the era, man, for real.
And it's mainly on their niche.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, even with MCing, bro, or DJing, we ain't reinventing the wheel. We just dope on how we do it.
Yeah.
Like I say for Mel Star, why he's one of my top fives, because he everyone is sharp, but it's certain people that have a certain level of sharpness and funkiness and something they add different that you be like, damn, I appreciate the way he does that.
No doubt.
I heard
Appreciate
another
that.
guy cut that, but the way he cut it is like,
I swear I be thinking he be bugging out. I be like, who? Me? Like, nah. Like, what? Like, we go through this all the time.
I call him on a late night and be like, yo, bro, listen, I'm here watching this clip of you, bro. And I've done it a couple of times. Like I'm sitting watching a clip of you, bro, and you went ham. And this would be just random hours. Like, yo, Mel, I'm just saying. Like, I remember one night, couple of nights, man, I just sat up watching Mel Star for like 2-3 hours straight, and it got so bad. So I done picked my favorite places he DJ'd at, far as either testing the equipment or the parties. And one of my favorites is Grandmaster Caz party. You went
God.
In the Grand Caz party, bro. Like that's one of my favorites. And the one where you was testing out the CDJs in that little record store, bro. Going ham.
Yeah.
But it's the little niche that makes us different and what makes us stand out and makes us also appreciate other DJs for their niche.
No doubt. And I'll give it back. Bars. Period. Right?
Yeah.
Bars.
I ain't
bars.
I say it and the way I do it, you know.
No doubt. Bars. And I've always you know what's funny about hip hop? You know, when you, at least for me, like I've been in a situation where I've seen everybody on VH1, BET, Video Music Box, and any other, musical format shows that show videos. Like, bro, like I'm remembering like the Headbanger, you know what I'm saying? I'm remembering watching when you did Funkorama and all of these dope ass records. And I'm like, damn, one day, you know what I'm saying? So you think about today, it's like, I remember watching that, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm always, it's funny, I'm the youngest to the game of hip hop, but I love it so much. And it's like being around just dope ass MCs, and Red was always one of the guys that stuck out for me, you know what I'm saying? So it just, when we finally got connected, it was like, nah, bro, I'm not letting you go. You're not going nowhere. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Got you. And they bought this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm here. I'm here for all the smoke, ladies and gentlemen. All the smoke, ladies and gentlemen. I just want you to know
shit.
all the
Talk your
smoke,
shit now,
ladies
Star.
and
Talk
gentlemen.
your shit. Talk your shit.
Like
Let's toast to that.
It's going down just like that. Shout out
Cheers.
to everybody. We got a lot of people with questions. We are coming to you right after this record, right here from the mixtape. This is my pick. One of the picks. The joint is crazy. So Digiwaxx support. Check this joint out. Let me know.
Yo, I'm beefy like sirloin. I drop 25 pounds off like Roy Jones, dog, and take your belt. I don't box in the ring. I leave rings around your hot tub with your wife, cuz when you're out of town. I'm like, first draft, I don't pick, I choose. NBA, nothing but ass is hitting my pool. I'm lying, I'm broke, but high like Tommy Chung. And the hammer on my gun be up like Fonzie Thumb. I'm a Goliath, I even gave Cotty tongue. Cause I was born in bricks from out of Rowdy Bunch. This is hip hop, it's like it's meant for me. And I plan to finish it strong like Mr. C. This weed you talk about, you pumping, bring him out. You smell like chronic, it's this hit L in my mouth. We be kicking your ass, V12 on that dash. While your car is a V8 splash. When I'm done with the mic, create hash. And if Jay heard the verse, he ain't mad. I vanish areas the size of soccer fields. Red handicap parking with Dr. Shields. I got balls, I'm above the law. My stash box got a stash with a custom draw. It ain't nothing to fear but fear itself. But let me introduce you to the fear near my belt. I be uptown, what up Jules Santana? I be in the hood like Taliban bandanas. You
Come
want
on.
Redman? Can't catch me on camera, cause I am so cool.
All right. Fucking
Yo,
nuts.
you know what's great about these freestyles too is that it's like one thing I learned how to do is cut the fat on anything. Like,
Yeah, man.
so I made these freestyles just right enough for you to not get tired of it.
That's right.
And I'm spitting bars that make you to keep you interested in the freestyle. But like I used to go like 80 bars. Like I got some I did 80 bars or whatever back in the day. But now, like dealing with the attention span of the audience these days, it's like you got to get in and get out. And so that's why dropping these shits and people like, wow, okay, wow, he blew my head off and he's gone. That's it.
And
so,
you can and
that's
as
one thing I appreciate about
and as the DJs, they can take those same records and go right into Jay's verse.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
They clean enough, they thick enough, they sound good. Hey, come on, it's just right to the record.
All right, so we gonna go do the question round here. Shout out to all the DJ, everybody in the building. We're gonna try to keep it to like 30 seconds. Swerve, let's go.
Yo, Mel, where my drink at, man?
Yo, listen, man, I'm over here getting mines in, B. I don't know what y'all doing. Red was smoking, so I was like, look, I had to join in with a drink, B. What's happening?
Yo, Mel, you know I ain't got no question for you, my Limna JFK brother.
No doubt.
You know, my only question is why you didn't tell me though? Why you didn't tell me?
Nah, because this was when I
say yo, Red, this my guy. We went to the same high school. We went to the same high school and everything. And he's definitely one of my favorites, and I'm glad that you did this. I've been knowing about this for a while, for all the videos and everything. Hopefully, I get to work with you soon. One question I had is, I know you're not gonna do it, but since Snoop Dogg announced about the smoking, and then Meek Mill, for whatever health reasons and everything like that, and I know you being a part, doing a bar thing,
No
you know what I'm
doubt.
saying? Have you ever had that in your thought where this could read, about maybe, because health reasons wise, I know some people come in, of course, health reasons wise with the smoking and everything.
Well, for me,
All right, I'm gonna tell
you get
y'all.
them, Rad.
Look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all because I ain't really do no interviews. Like, I wasn't doing no interviews till my album come out in 24 when I start bubbling.
Facts.
But I'll be the first to tell y'all here. 2021 after the verses, and a little bit right before the verses, I had stopped smoking.
This is classic. You better record this.
I had stopped smoking already. One thing about me is when I'm dealing with my personal growth, I don't announce it to the social media world because it's something for me to do and a challenge for me to do personally if I really felt I needed to do it. So long story short, I stopped smoking 2021, and I started back smoking a little bit this April, that on my birthday that just passed. So I did 2 years and a little couple of months of no smoking, no sex. No sex. I was celibate because I'm going. Because one thing
wait.
Hold on.
Personal growth, personal awareness, personal love for myself. And when I was going through a transformation of myself, I knew the distractions of sex and smoke wasn't going to allow me to get to my full potential. So no sex, no smoking for 2 years. I just started back, and I can't smoke a full blunt no more. Like, I'm gonna show y'all this. This is very embarrassing. This is as much as I can smoke.
Hey, yo.
This is as much as I can smoke. So I've been there.
Wow.
And this little thing right here, I can do maybe one of these a day if needed. And some days I don't. It'd be 2 times a week. But I can't go back to fully smoking now because it gives me all kinds of anxiety. And plus, the bud is not like the bud when we grew up in the early 90s and 2000. The shit is extra strong. And I just got too much work to do to be falling back into waking and baking. So wow. I salute Snoop. I salute Meek Mill. I salute everybody that's, and here's the thing. You got to learn how to take breaks. You got to learn how to take breaks. Even when I was smoking, I would take a month off or a month and a half off of just clearing my head. No doubt. But right now, I can't go back to smoking like I did, and I feel great. I feel fucking great, bro.
That's what's up. Me, I don't smoke. I do not smoke. So, and I tried it one time.
I don't drink.
I couldn't function. I was just like, yo, what? I had one, I'm gonna give you a crazy story. One time, I had an infused dinner, right? And I didn't know that the food was infused. And it was about, everybody's looking at me, they laugh it's looking crazy. And I'm sitting there like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Why the room looks so still? And I get up and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? What happened? What happened? So you know what I did? I took that fuel and I went and DJ'd for 5 straight hours just to get that shit off of me because I couldn't function. I couldn't. And what was ill, somebody recorded. One day I'm gonna take that moment and I'm gonna post it. So when you playing a record at 33, I was playing this shit at 45 because I didn't even realize how fast I was fucking going. So one day, it's funny you said that, but one day I'm gonna take that video clip and I'm gonna post that shit. Y'all probably gonna think I sped the shit up, but I promise you, the shit was too fast. So for me, I always ran on energy. I ran on dope energy. Anybody that was doing shit that was dope, I just ran on the energy, and I just lived that way all the time. So shout out to a drink. I'll have a drink every so often. Other than that, I'm cool. I'm good with that.
Peace and blessings and to good health and to both of y'all. And Redman, I enjoy your inspirational stuff that you do on IG, man. I love it, man. Peace,
I
man.
appreciate you, bro, and I'm gonna keep on banging, bro, just because of that energy y'all give me. So thank you, my brother.
Yeah. Yo, Red, you don't even understand, bro. It's a lot of people you have inspired, and you just don't even know that, man. You have no idea how important you are to hip hop, man. You really don't know, man. I'm telling it to you. Because I'm one of those guys.
Thank you, brother.
One of those guys.
Jobs.
What's good, man? Appreciate you. I'm gonna make this quick. I don't know, about 15 years ago, one of my best friends died. He was the biggest Redman fan I had ever met before then, till then, and since then. I started my podcast 10 years ago. The first thing I said was, I'm gonna honor my boy Poppy Chulo with interviewing Redman. I've been chasing your ass for a decade. I know people that know Redman. You've been a myth. I've heard about it. Put up the bat signal. I ain't got shit, man. At this point, I'm willing to pay, trade a finger, whatever the fuck I got to do to interview Redman. Just let me know.
The whole finger.
The whole finger. Right now.
Say no more. Look, man, like, I'm not hard to find. DJ Melstar, know where I'm at, man. Tap in with Melstar, man. Let's make it happen, bro.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, bro. And he's absolutely right, bro. You have impressed upon hip hop, unlike very few.
I appreciate that, bro.
No doubt.
I really do, bro. I definitely come through and slide up with your homie and shit, like rest in peace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, I definitely pull up, man, do that interview for that, bro. Like, fuck that. It's about the people.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to inbox you now, Melstar.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit. Brother Bionic, 30 seconds.
Yeah, man. I've always compared you to being like the hip hop Roddy Piper. Like, you go as you please, you smack motherfuckers the fuck up, and you go on about your damn business and go back with life. But one thing I've always wanted to ask you recently, the whole thing with always been pro big woman. You know what I'm saying? Like with the all that stuff back in the day, you had all the big women in your videos and everything like that. And I always wondered, maybe not now with all the bullshit she got going on, but would you ever do a collab with Lizzo, since you was body positivity way before she was in a thought?
I thought about it too. I even created an idea too for her. I told Rockwaller to do. But yeah, here's the thing. At that time when I was talking about big women in the early 90s and the mid 90s or whatever, it was like, look, I know sexy big fucking women. Like, I know women that's plus size, but they walk around like, yeah, no, we ain't worried about you skinny bitches. This is what's really good. Having ass, having body, being voluptuous. And why they wasn't getting no shine in no videos back in the day, I was like, why ain't anybody putting any thick women in these videos? I don't like modeling, bony ass modeling chicks. Like,
the
no
hungry
disrespect.
Ones.
No disrespect to the modeling, to the modeling careers of women or whatever. But the preference of what's a model is not in my books. Like, a model has to have just more than just skin and bones. She can be voluptuous. Her attitude can be grand. She can be a servant of God. It's all those things that need to play a character of what like a model of a woman is. So no one was showing these more thicker women love. So I was like, it's my duty to. And believe me, them big women love me. Like, anyway, anytime in tax season, I need to go somewhere and be covered during tax season, I'm litty. I am litty.
Oh, shit. Listen, hungry is not the key, B. I don't know. Looking hungry is not it.
No, sir.
Sorry. I agree.
My bad. B-Tip.
Oh, hey, what up, y'all? What up? This B-Tip, y'all. I'm in
What up?
Compton right now. Easy E, Street Review finding. But check it out. Redman, shout out to everybody on here. Redman, J.O. Felony, y'all inspired me, man. We was on a flight back from the Bay to L.A., and it was you, myself, and J.O. Felony. Y'all told me, man, just keep writing, B-Tip. Appreciate you, bruh. Much love to you, and you are important to hip-hop, brother. Peace.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, my brother. And that's another thing. J.O. Felony is my dude, bro. Like, he is a straight rider. Like, that is a straight rider.
Yes, sir. Factory.
Shout out to my boy J.O. Felony. Like, me
yes,
and him always like we tapping in, man. Like, you know, we got into a couple of situations with people where it was just me and him. And, you know, sometimes you need to have, when you checking out, when you hanging with somebody, especially somebody in the industry, but you know, you both are still connected to the street, you really see who's connected to the street. You really see who's about it. Yeah, and J.O. Felony, no, I'm about it, but I know J.O. Felony is about it.
Like, that's a fact.
Because him done proved that to each other in a couple of situations, bro. So shout out to my brother J.O.
Jersey, the DJ, go in because I know you got to bounce.
Yes. First and foremost, Doc, I want to say this is a legendary moment for everybody that's on this call right now. You got to understand this is legendary history in the making. This is Jersey at its finest. So I'm just going to say that. And that goes into my next question is that coming from the state that we come from, all right? It's a small state. You know, people doubt us. People talk down about us. How do you either channel that and put it into the music, or how do you like face that adversity if you have? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, you hear about Atlanta, California, the Midwest and everything, but Jersey is like one of those, like, it's like a sneak car. It's like you don't know what's under the engine, but you know we're gone. Mm-hmm. So like, what's some of that adversity that you've had to deal with?
Good question. Well, here's the thing. In the early 90s when we came out, the first adversity of a place that we had to overcome was New York.
Factory.
Because even when we traveled in the 90s, you know, hip hop was still growing rapidly, but it wasn't fully where it was worldwide. So we was helping elevate in hip hop. And at that time, you know, everyone looked at the East Coast as New York, hands down. Fuck Connecticut, fuck Jersey, fuck Philly,
Staten Island, all of that. Yeah,
it was just New York. Oh, you from New York? And I used to be like, nah, I'm from Newark. New York? No, Newark. So I can say the adversity of fighting for ours over here to get recognized by radio and different DJs in New York was an adversity that Latifah, Lords of the Underground, Tretch, other groups from Jersey that we had to fight for. So when we was fighting for that and we finally got recognized, then it was like time to spread that word across the world. Like, fuck that. Newark, New Jersey, Brick City. That's how Brick City came about. Because we wanted to stand away from just saying Newark because it was sounding like New York. So now we labeled it Brick City, and I can actually say, yeah, I was one of the guys that helped stamp that word. I ain't created, but I helped stamp it. So to this day, bro, my young bro, what I could say is the artists from Jersey, the people of Jersey are way different from anybody else around the world. And rest her soul, Whitney Houston. I used to see her all the time in different places in Cali or whatever. And, you know, of course, Whitney is on a way, way, way higher scale than me in music. And, but we'll end up in the same places sometimes. And one thing about her is that no matter what she was doing, whether I seen her on a red carpet, she didn't even see me. If I yelled out, "Yo, Brick City," she would stop what she doing. She would stop what she doing and be like, "Yo, Brick City, we here." And when she does that, it's not being loud and being and trying to be recognized. It's in a sense of saying, yeah, we fought so long to get here as a state, to be recognized as a state that supports music. So we gotta shout it. We gotta be loud. We gotta be a little bit abrupt because we gotta stand out from New York. We gotta stand out from these other cities. So yeah, that was the main adversity, young bro. Sorry it was so long that I took.
Word.
Hey, my bad. I apologize. I just got to my gig. Listen, Redman, before I get off this call, I just want to thank you for everything you did. I just want to let you know that my name is Jersey DJ. I did DM you. You've actually inspired me to go into DJing, and like when it was like 1997. That's when I got inspired to really go into DJing and learning more and more. So I just want to let you know that you were inspiration. And down here in DC, your boy Jersey is killing it. They know the name Jersey. Believe that.
Oh, say no more. Yo, thank you, bro. And when I'm down there, bro, I got to check you out, bro.
Man, it definitely hit me. I'm in Barcode tonight. I'm going to see y'all later. All the DJs in here. I love y'all. I'll see y'all. Thank you.
All right, great. Yeah.
Salute. And I got to say this about Jersey, too. There was always dope MCs from Jersey, man. Shout out to the Artifact. Shout out to, like you said, Laws and
Underground.
Tretch and them. Yes. Jersey always had dope MCs. And I'm going to just say one more thing. Jersey they always had a sound going, whether it was the house shit, and that shit was fire, the black house they was rocking. And even till today, you got to give it up for Jersey Club. What's going on with the Jersey Club music that gave.
Shout out to my nephew, DJ Mill.
Yeah. Coyle Ray right now, she doesn't have a hit record if it isn't for the Jersey Club sound and what's going on around honestly, the country has been birthed sound from Jersey Club right now.
Better know it. So know it.
I just do it to tell you the truth. I ain't here to, I'm not fighting nobody. I'm just going to keep it real. Anyway, Brother Quantum, go ahead, man.
Yo, peace, Red, man. It's interesting, man, because my introduction to you was Headbanger. And you were just talking about the early days. But the thing is, things confused me back then. Between K Solo and you, I always thought you guys were brothers. And I always thought on Headbanger, that was the reason why you were on there. Can you kind of describe, like you were just saying before, kind of coming up during that time and people maybe confusing y'all, and how did you kind of break? Because outside of the internet, we didn't really know back then. So how did you kind of break that idea that you guys were brothers? Was that part of the marketing back then for you coming up?
Not even. It was just like when I first got down with the team, it was around April because it was getting close to Solo birthday, which is my birthday. We got the same birthdays.
I know, yeah.
And far as us being brothers, it's like I consider my real big bro, because while his career was going, I was DJing for him. I was carrying bags for EPMD, bro. Like I was DJing for him, K Solo, and he took me out on the road. He gave me that first experience on the road to rock with him, besides EPMD bringing me out. And another thing that I appreciate about him is that he schooled me. He gave me his tutelage of what not to do. Even from learning from him and his relationship with Paris, I learned what not to do. And he allowed me to be in the wing of him, of his career. Like, all right, wow, Solo, you doing this, and should I do this? And he'd tell me, look, no, do this over here. So yeah, the brother and brother thing is real. Like, his mother is like my mother. We know each other mothers real well. And our bond, and we talk like every day. Like there's not a day that Solo don't text me and I don't text him back. sometimes I get a little busy and hit him back. But I talk to my brother K Solo at least like 2 or 3 times a week. And we still have that bond of learning and making our situation better, not just for us, for people, because he's a people guy. So shout out and kudos to my big brother K Solo, man. Y'all need to check him out. He's K Solo Wolfgang on the IG, and me and him going to be doing a lot more work.
Yeah, man, it messed me up, man, because when you are Muddy Waters on It's Like That, it said my big brother, and I'm like, nah, that's not. It still confused me, man. But another thing I want to say that kind of confused me too, and this might be a little bit solemn, but rest in peace, Hurricane G. I used to think she was your sister as well, but I just wanted to kind of know your thoughts, man, and kind of where you were going through last year when she passed, and then Tame One had also passed at like the same week, man.
You know, within the last like 6 years, I think I lost a total of almost 30 people I know. And the body's been just dry. I learned to respect death a little different. I look at death a little different. I'm prepared for death when it's my time. And when they passed, I looked at it as a celebration. Like, wow, like my cousin Tame, he passed, and Hurricane G, he passed. So and what's funny, they took a picture together back in the day. So it's like, I didn't mourn too much. I welcomed them home. That's me. I'm like, welcome home. You on your next journey. I will see you when you get there kind of mentality I have. So yeah, it hurt because, Lexus, her daughter, is my niecey. So it's like, I felt sad for her. I felt sad that she have to grow up without her mom, continue to grow up without her moms. But as for me, I looked at it as a welcome home, like I do for any artist or anybody, period, really.
No doubt, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to AZ. He just tapped in.
Hey, what up, A?
What up, what up, what up?
Yeah, man. Hey, if you can turn your camera on, please. We'd love to see. Show some love. We got Redman, DJ Melstar in the building, and about 40 plus DJs in here. Shout out to my man Madhu. He's up in here. Everybody's up in the building. You already know. It's New Music Wednesdays. Anyway, we're gonna try to run through these fast. We gotta go 15 seconds each. Fire round. Tammy, Cuddy, Draysky, Brittany, and then Miss Go So Hard. So Tammy, go ahead.
Hey, what's up? Shout out to the panel. Redman. Oh man, you don't know how so many nostalgic moments I have with you. Man, I'm just taking you back to memory lane. I'm gonna make this short, but Time for Some Action was my first favorite rap song that I heard growing up. My favorite spoken was To How High, the movie, the commentary, by the way, with you and Method Man, which is classic. Right. And my question is, I want to know, how did you link up with getting on True Crime New York, the video game? You remember that?
Yes.
Oh.
That's such a classic game right there. And my favorite part was the end when we had to get you back to New Jersey. How did you get on that?
At that time, the gaming industry was on a high rise, like far as new technology, higher quality, and that comes from hip hop, the culture of it, because I always say hip hop is a universal language. But then again, at that time, since hip hop was growing, the gaming industry was like, hey, we need to tap into this hip hop. And just not luckily, but being blessed, Def Jam was part of that realm of the gaming industry and being one of the companies that ventured with the gaming industry, because it came from Fight for New York. Like when Fight for New York came out,
that was a game too.
When Fight for New York came out for Def Jam, motherfuckers was going crazy, and so kind of everything stimulated from there. And plus, not only that, but the gaming industry was hearing how well, like me, Meth, and a couple of other artists, how easy it was to work with us. Because it takes one bad apple to fuck it up for everybody. But at that time, everybody was on a job, and the gaming industry had a turning point of thinking like, hey, these rap artists can work together and can come in without the violence and everything. So, and plus, even though their game was violent anyway, but the business aspect of it, they don't want to fuck with no assholes. And we wasn't assholes. We were very easy to work with. And so the true crimes game just came from, the stimulation of Fight for New York and all the other games that came out beforehand. Because I was on an NBA something too. I was on an NBA game and I forgot about, but I was like, damn, I did one of the NBA joints too. So it was just that season. It was my season. Layman terms.
Yeah, that was tight, man. Respect. And just want to give you your flowers right now because I really love what you're doing with your health and wellness. You're like the epitome of change. Change is inevitable, and you got it. So big respect to you and your family. Happy holidays, and thanks for being on here.
Oh, wow. Hey, listen, before you go, oh, damn. Hold on. Before you go, like you look like you got the same kind of cabinets I do. Look at my cabinets.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, your shit almost look like mine and shit, girl.
Except I don't have the handlebars on the little bars like you have on the end.
Oh yeah, them shits is falling off, so don't worry about it. Hey, thank you for your support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the thank you for even just admiring the growth in me. And I appreciate that because I do try to inspire other people as well and use my testimony to help people. So thank you.
Thank you. Bless you.
Yes, sir.
Cuddy.
You're
15
seconds. Yeah, what's good, my boy? Yo, I'm live in Jersey City. You heard?
JC, you already know.
What? I'm a young nigga. You feel me? So I came around more like the era of 4-3-2-1. You feel me? That's like my first Redman verse that I remember for real. That's my era of it. You feel me? But speaking of your cabinets, remember that MTV Cribs episode? That shit was real as fuck. Was that really dead ass your crib? And is that the crib right there? Like for real? Like,
yes,
because it looked like it, low key.
Right here, nigga. It's still the crib.
That's crazy, gang.
I'm still in the crib.
That's crazy, gang.
This is by choice, bro. It's like this is by choice. It's like
I salute that.
Right now at the time, only thing I need to do, like, could I have bought a big house and all that crazy shit? Maybe yes or whatever, but this is by choice. Only thing I need to do is work, eat, and sleep right now, bro.
He's never leaving there.
And I stay right around the corner from Park Hill Projects where Wu grow up. So I like having my 10 toes down in the hood, bro. I feel more safer in the hood.
I feel the same. I swear.
I feel safer.
Yo.
Every time
I'm born in Beth Israel. I'm from the shit.
Yes, sir. I'm born in Beth Israel too, bro.
Oh, let's get it. Yeah, word. Yeah, I lived in Hillside, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been around. I know. You know what I'm saying? You from the turf for real?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, bro.
Yes, sir. No, I salute, bro. That's tough, bro. That's tough. You still living there, keep doing your thing, bro.
I will, my bro.
Support
bro.
always, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
All right. Dre Ski, 15 seconds, my brother.
Yeah. What's good, Mel Star? What's good, Redman? It's your boy Dre Ski.
What up, bro?
How you?
Ain't nothing. How you feeling, bro?
I'm good. Just reaching out to you, man. Appreciate you. You already know vibes. Come to the hood. Show me love. I appreciate you. Mel Star. Appreciate you. DJ Expo. You on the vibe. All the time. Love y'all. My brothers, man. Thank you. Just want to give y'all flowers real quick, man. Good to see y'all brothers today, man. Appreciate y'all for real.
Absolutely.
Man, I appreciate you, man. And see, that's what I'm talking about. That's cool shit. I just want to send y'all flowers. I'm out. I love that.
Man. Appreciate you for that, for real talk.
You already.
Yo, still shout out to DJ Expo. You already know. The Brittany Cherry.
The Brittany Cherry, Mel Star, Redman. Hi. It's so nice to meet y'all.
It's good. What's happening?
Oh my gosh, Redman. I'm a millennial, right? So I got introduced to your music by my big brother, my older brother. And I love how hip hop does that. You get introduced, to music by older members in your family, and it's like classic. But what I love, you did a show, a TV show with Method Man in 2004. and it was like a comedy, and it was like music, and it was on Fox. And I used to watch, I wasn't supposed to be watching it, but I used to watch it. And like, I want to know if you ever do anything like that again. It was one of my favorite shows ever on television. And I'm telling you, like, it had me rolling. It was, oh my gosh, it was hands down one of the greatest television shows ever. I want it back. Redman, please.
Oh my God! Don't start your shit, Brittany.
Come on. Listen. It was
don't start.
It was the best thing on television. You had those white people shook.
Yo, listen. That was like, it was like a test run. Like they gave us like a season or two. And here's the thing, we would have kept up with the TV show, but they wanted to start taking away our input ability. They wanted to start writing it the way they wanted to write it. And we had like a real, like, not nasty falling out, but it was like kind of a, all right, well, listen, we want to be the creative artists far as our look. Because one thing you got to understand what about me and Meth, and that's my young brother. I love him to death. He already know I pull a banger for him. I don't play no games when it come to Meth. So when we go in and do things, we already walk in with the mindset of, look, we know we in Hollywood. We're not going to be like some of these other crews, let Hollywood and money break us up from our main goal of life. So when they said they wanted creative control, we immediately disagreed. And within that next week, we was just like, we're not coming back. It's just as simple as that. It wasn't no offer. We wasn't taking no offer of more money just for them to have creative control or whatever. It was just like, fuck it. Because here's the thing, we have a career that we had to tend to too. And why I say me and Meth was so blessed is because we were able to go out and do movies and do TV shows and still be respected in the rap game. A lot of artists cannot do that. Busta Rhymes, yes, he was in some movies and he still get respected in the artist. But a lot of people can't do that. And we needed creative control, not just to say we in control of our show, that too, because it's us and we portraying ourselves, but it was also protecting our career on the outside. So they didn't give us creative control. I don't think we can bring that show back. I'm sorry to break your heart on that, Miss Britt Cherry.
Okay, well, I'll settle for like a YouTube something. Give me something, because you funny as hell. And like more people need to see that. I love that side of you. Thank you.
Okay. I promise you I will. And go to my YouTube, because I'm gonna start doing skits, and I'm gonna start because I never learned to really access my YouTube in full perspective. And far as just doing things just for YouTube, as I see a lot of young millennials are doing, and I need to get in that realm. So thank you. You actually put the battery in my back to do it.
Why don't you hit me up? I'm gonna help you. We can do some stuff. I got some ideas.
You got some ideas?
Please stay with ideas.
Yo, Mel, I need her. I need that.
Gotta.
Oh, Mel, say
BC,
no more.
I see you, BC. I got you.
I got some
you,
ideas.
BC. Okay, let's get it.
All right.
We got you.
Hey,
all right. I'm be
Brittany's
looking
on
for
point.
it.
I can't lie. Brittany's on point. She's doing TMZ. She also
Let's
does. What's the show you do, Britt?
I'm on 104.3 Jam Chicago with Rick Party.
Nice.
I got a couple of different things going on, but yeah, hit my line.
Let's do it.
All that shit you got going on, and she's just like, I would sing.
You heard that right.
Thank you, Britt. Like, really, thank you. Like,
You're
real
welcome.
shit to talk.
I got you.
We'll make the connect. All right, Miss Go So Hard. Got 15 seconds.
Hey, how you doing, Redman, Mel Star? Nice to meet
What
y'all.
up, though? What's good?
Hey, I just wanted to let you know, like, I really appreciate you, like, giving love to the big girls, because, like, you really helped me, like, coming up. Like, Like it was always like the skinny girls get the guys, get the, sit at the popular tables. They got all the friends. Like you never got invited to do like nothing. Like it was just like you was the ugly duckling if you was if you had meat on your body. So, you know what I'm saying? Just, I'm saying that someone was cute and fine. You know what I'm saying? That's just showing love to the big girls. Like that really gave, I'm saying, a lot of us girls confidence like coming up, you know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate you for doing that. Like I just wanted to let you know that like you really helped a lot of girls for real.
Thank you. Thank you. Cause I really love you. I like anybody you know, they ask me, do you prefer this or prefer that? Meaning a more thicker woman. I'm like a thicker woman all day, of course.
No, nobody want nobody hungry.
No, I can't. No, but I'm glad I helped you. Thank you. Thank you. I got a couple of big girl songs that I never released. And
man, you should do it.
Just because I heard you, I might just throw them out on a mixtape, just like throw it out already. And remember, when you hear it, it's because of your testimony just now.
Man, because that's all you got. That's all you got. The twerking girls, you know what I'm saying? Like you can never get nothing if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, getting a BBL or something, or if you ain't got the Barbie body. So, you know what I'm saying? Like even now, it's still going on now. So, you know what I'm saying? That's love. You know what I'm saying? You really help girls for real.
Thank you. And we all know that majority, 90% of these women is done up. It's done up. They moving on a cultural way of thinking. They're letting Instagram teach them how to win, how to love themselves. And not just saying Instagram, but saying the social media world, period.
They still by themselves.
Exactly. And I ain't gonna lie. Most of these girls that be getting their body done up and tits and everything, yo, they breath be stinking, yo.
Blazing.
Big facts. So shout out to all my natural thick women that's very comfortable in their skin, that's very comfortable in their mind state. And I'm gonna always support y'all regardless. Big facts. Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Raymond T.
What's up, gents? Just again, big salute. Hip Hop 50, no doubt. Red, as a West Coast cat, man, you was always one of my favorite rappers out there on the East, just because you always just had so much fun with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even as they was talking about the MTV Cribs and all that shit. So just wanted to give you much respect. Mel, I really kind of have a question more for you because I was able to rock with you at the 2018 Global Spin Awards.
I remember
when you did the Timbaland tribute.
The Timbaland tribute, yes.
And that shit was wild to see in person. I remember asking you after, I was like, yo, fams, how long did it take you to prepare that? He was like, I did that shit on the fly. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it was just amazing to see, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to ask you from a DJ standpoint, your take on the stems and everything like that today.
Ooh. Oh, that's such a rough question. So I don't use them. I still don't use them. Anything that I have played is from the masters of the original records, always. Right. So listening to records right now and hitting like, what is it, the bass, or taking the acapella or making all that, it has so much what they call artifacts. So you can hear all that singeing and all that in the record. So for me, I probably would never use it. So if you have, and the funny thing is that there's so many acapellas that are still available that people don't even recognize or even know. And a lot of those things are all on records still. So a lot of the shit that I've played is still on vinyl. I recorded endlessly before Serato came out. So I was pretty much able to get a big step on it. And then, obviously people know the situation, what happened with my dad and all of that. And he was a ghostwriter for so many people. So when I inherited everything, it was like, oh shit, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. So I was literally able to take the masters of it. So there's those words, stems, sessions and masters. I have the masters. So the masters are the complete files of the songs where I can physically go in and just take just the acapella, the background, the vocals, put them together, create, and go. So I still won't use stems. It doesn't make sense for me to do it. So
much respect. Now, big
Appreciate
salute
that.
to the DJ. Red,
No
much
doubt.
respect. Big salute, no doubt, G.
Salute.
All right, we're gonna do Standing Man, 15 seconds, and the last person is gonna be DJ Head Rush, and then we're gonna get to AZ, another legend in the building. Standing Man, go ahead, my brother.
Yo, Redman, what's up? It's Stan from the Bay Area.
Yo.
I just want to say what's up. I remember seeing you with the 106 KMEL Summer Jams back in the late 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
I used to work with Chewy. We used to do the morning show at KMEL. So just much respect.
Salute, King. Salute, definitely.
Yeah, shout out to Standing Man. He's on
Yes.
every week representing the Bay. And of course, DJ Head Rush, 15 seconds, my brother. Go ahead. Back in the Matrix. Come on, bro.
What up?
There
Mel,
you go.
salute to you, bro. Nice
What up,
meeting you,
though?
DJ Hair Rush out the Midwest, man.
It's good.
Salute to you. Thanks for getting Redman back in action.
Yes.
Putting him where he needs to be. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? Keeping us intrigued, bro, because you definitely been doing it for over 2 decades now, man.
Yes,
And
sir.
it started with me with Muddy Waters 1. Way back in the day, right? So I've been following you your whole career. I've been wanting to say this to you face to face. Now I got you. Fuck you, Redman.
Fuck you too.
Fuck you too. Hey, look, no, for real, bro. Every time you posted that back when Twitter was Twitter, every time you posted it, I was in the comments like, fuck you too, Redman. Look, I finally got one. Yes. Hey,
yo,
man.
yo, you crazy for that, bro. Fuck you too,
man.
bro.
Hey, peace and blessings to you, man. May God keep blessing you and everything that you do. Salute for everything you've done and keeping us laughing in hip hop because everybody want to be serious and gangsta all the time. And you said, man, chill out. Chill out. So, yes, sir. Salute to you, man. Peace and love, both of y'all.
Peace
Mel
and love,
Stark,
bro. Peace and
keep
love,
it going,
bro.
my brother.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I will, my brother. Thank you, my brother. He funny as hell. Like, fuck you.
Fuck you, Redman.
Yo! I thought he was going to say something like, I just wanted to say one thing to you, Lo. I appreciate you. You helped me through jail.
Nah,
he said,
B.
I wanted to say one
Fuck
thing to you.
you.
Fuck you, Redman.
I'm glad I can make you laugh, bro, for real.
Yo, that was crazy, bro. Yo, thank you for the check-in, my brother.
All good.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, man. Remember the mixtape is live, it's out on Digiwaxx, clean and dirty versions.
Yes, sir.
Clean and dirty versions. That never happens. Thank you for that. That is playable radio, TV. Shout to DJ Rip, who's also in the building. Shout to,
what's happening?
Yes. And shout out to Jay Period, who was on right before y'all. I definitely
Jay, what up?
There you go.
Miss you, man. How you feeling over there, bro?
Are you on mute, Jay?
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
What up, Mel? What up, Red?
What up?
I still got my favorite picture is of Redman DJing with my laptop. So it's J Period, and he's in there rocking from Jazzy Jeff's house.
Oh,
the playlist. That's right.
Yeah, man.
Y'all was smoked out, so y'all don't know if y'all remember any of those moments.
I gotta find that video somewhere.
Shout out to
salute to you, man. Amazing work this year, bro. It's awesome to watch.
Oh, bro, honestly, bro, like I'm just getting started, bro. Like the freestyles is just like I just want everybody like take the freestyle, like that's just exercise for me, bro. Like I appreciate the reaction on it, but it's just like really good exercise for me, lyrical exercise, man. So I appreciate that, my brother. For real. I got more in store.
Word up. We got to get you out to the live mixtape at the Roots Picnic one of these years. Come rock with Black Thought.
I thought we were supposed to do it last year.
Ooh, all right. I'll look into that.
We were supposed to do the Roots Picnic last year. I don't know what happened, but me and Meth will come blow it down. Like, are you serious? Come on. Bro.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna look into that.
Hit up James Ellis. Everybody know who James Ellis is. Please, that's me and Meth manager, bro. Like tap in and let's make it happen.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
Say
Well,
no
there
more.
you have it.
Yes,
I
sir.
had to put y'all together because Red talking about doing theatrical moves. You know what I mean? Gonna be doing skits, theatrics. So why not? I think it's better than the podcast. Everybody's doing a podcast. I like theatrical moves. You know what I mean?
Right.
Damn right. Damn right, Redman. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
On
y'all are funny. But listen, man. Thank y'all. First of all, making the time. Thank y'all for making the art. And sharing that with us. It means a lot. Shout out to all the thousands of DJs that are going to support and download it. Just how it goes. I know there will be requests for drops without question. There will be requests for some other interviews which have already happened. So I guess, Rip, I will get with you and everybody can get with me on any of their requests, and we'll work that out. And
yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Anything you want to say, Rip? You've been quiet, man. Normally, you be in the mix.
Hey, I just want to tell you, thank you. Digiwaxx, thanks for all the DJs. Melstar is my man, so I wanted to make sure that he got on the platform. Redman is an incredible, iconic MC. Thank you, Redman, for the bars.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Melstar, for the mixtape, putting it together.
No doubt.
It's just a phenomenal time in hip hop, 50 years, and it's the return. And maybe we'll get this Muddy Waters album part 2 for real this time.
Woo! God damn it!
Yeah, yo, Mel, you gotta give me another beat for the album, bro. Like they putting batteries on my back in Digiwaxx right now. Digiwaxx is putting the battery in my back with the combo.
I think I got a few in the chamber.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll definitely want to hear. I want to hear Young Juice, aka Orange Juice the second. I definitely want to hear what you call it out of Cali, Coast Contra, RJ Payne. Like bar it up, especially with these young cats. Woo. Anyway, that's just my little A&R shit on the side.
Hey, yo, Jay, we got to put something together too, bro.
Oh, come on, Mel.
It's time again.
Son.
It's time again. You know what
anytime.
I mean? So,
I got love for you, bro. Anytime.
100%.
Yo, shout out to DJ Spell too.
Yeah, no doubt. Dylan, I see you. What up, though?
DJ Spell from the Netherlands.
Nice.
What's up?
Delmar,
what up?
This is the point. Real DJ shit, real MCs. Let's get to some real hip hop 2024. All right?
Big facts. I'm all for it.
Same.
Thank you,
ready.
Theo.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Feel free to stay. I know if you got to go boogie, get the money and do your thing. Happy holidays, everybody. I know it's not really the Thanksgiving, but we're going to celebrate fam. And we're going to play this joint based on what Redman said. I heard this last week, and I was like, I got to play this. Didn't get a chance to play it, but let me know what y'all think about this.
Some of the realest shit I ever wrote. Sometimes motherfuckers see me and they ask me like, yo, you think you gonna ever blow up? And I'm like, nigga, I blew up already. See, you don't dig it cause I ain't pull up in the Bentley or Maybach or some shit. But see, all my bills is paid, baby. And I did that shit through music. Watch this. Somebody said it was a shame I ain't get to blow up. I did already, made a splash like the big hurricane when it hit the levee. Platinum records, no, my shit moved like a brick of Fetty. Knocked them out quick as the super kick when it hit Janetti. Come on, I'm not about to drop a Maybach check. Looking rich when I'm broke, trying to pay back debt. You ain't seen a nigga lay back yet. I'm no fool, the Lord made me old school like an 8-track set. I'm comfortable being me, they fame chasing. I'm the shit, whether I'm in the whip or the train station. And it's legit, I came in the game patient out the hood, but I easily could have became Satan. I'm rich, I mean rich in my spirit as well as mine. I got a light that's more bright than the sun. I tell them shine. Once I found my idea of success, it fell in line. Hella times they told me I wasn't willing, I smell a crime. They love to downplay when you lit, they glad to hate you. Lame, I'd rather kick dirt on your name than congratulate you. As for me, I ain't here for the fame, for that I'm grateful. Nigga, these people, they ain't ashamed to assassinate you, They tried to trap me, they couldn't, not exactly. These celebrities, they got more money money, but not as happy. So when I say I'm already rich, do not get at me. I'm just writing down my thoughts in a journal like Robert Mackey. My bills paid, nigga, hip-hop did it. My ego big, so my head don't even fit my fitted. I'm living good, shit, it's easy to forget my critics. I see success through the dark, come and sit by Riddick. Man, a rap game is funny, I laugh. I see the dummies always looking for a honey to smash. Niggas junkies, and I get these little monkeys a pass. See, when you really rich, it ain't about the money you have. It's pain, it's pain, pain. I figured I'd drop a gem on all my niggas. Listen, no matter what's in your bank account, if your bills is paid and you healthy, you ahead of the game. So as far as me making it, I'm damn near a billionaire. Let's go.
New RJ Payne called
Payne.
Rich. Go ahead. I don't know. Somebody jumped in. Oh, that's Doc.
No, I was like, Payne.
Yeah. Killer. But these are the types of, these are the MCs that made me rewind the tape. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. Shout out to everybody who's still in the building. Beautiful Wednesday. New Music Wednesdays. A lot of new joints. Records coming out every single day. Every single day, there's just more and more fire.
Hey, Zeke.
Yo, you know what? I wanted to ask that question. Like, you just said that just sparked something I've been thinking about for a long time. Like, the music coming out now is like excessive.
Yeah.
It's like, now it's like sometimes I'll be just searching for music or just listening to shit, and I'm like, I listen to something that dropped maybe 6 years ago. I'm like, how the fuck did I miss that?
Yeah.
And I was like, is there a platform where, all right, like Digiwaxx, y'all showcase new music. One thing I appreciate about y'all showcase new music. Y'all help artists out with their career, and that's more important than anything, because the info and things that y'all do for artists, you got to pay for that in some sense, or it's a hidden gem from a lot of people. How do you? I'm sure y'all get tons of fucking music. It's like, how do you
be polite?
How do you?
Polite.
How do
I'm gonna take
here's the thing. Here's the thing. In the 90s, when something dope came out, you knew it came out because our channels were smaller, far as the output of it. Like, we had MTV, BET, we had Video Music Box, we had college radio, which was the main radio in the day. Before, way bigger than main radio. College radio. So in order for us to hear the new music, we tuned into college radio. Now with so many outlets of new music, how do you fucking keep up with it and know what's dope that people will attract to? That's what I want to know.
You was polite.
Well, I'm gonna keep. Well, Mel, I'm gonna say what I think we all do, right? We call it digital digging. We have to dig. Everybody on here. Shout out to Raymond T. Shout out to Swerve. Shout out to Queen B. And everybody else. We every week, DJ Head. We're listening to so much shit and trying to just bring the best to the core. I mean, that's really what it is. I don't think you could keep up with it's just so much.
It's too much
music, but we can try to pick the best of the best from what we listen to for the week.
And here's a second question to that same question. Now I want to talk about the R&B scene, right? What is her name? Do y'all remember Mona Lisa?
Yes.
Why do all the artists today sound like her?
That's so
ahead of her time.
Work that record.
How about that?
Ahead of her time.
Why do all the artists today, all the singers now today sound like Mona Lisa? All of them. Why is that?
Crazy you said that. No.
How about that? Let's talk about that.
Yo, listen, man.
Let's talk about that. How about that? All the hot ones, all the hot ones. We don't have to name no names, just all the hot ones. They all sound like Mona Lisa. All of them.
Sometimes you know, this is just real. Sometimes artists are just ahead of the sound. They're ahead of their time. And people got to catch up. You know what I mean? It may take some years, but that's what happens a lot of times. So I can't answer why everybody sounds like her, but there's so many artists I heard that like they wasn't popping back in the day, but now if they were to come out, or whoever dropped the record that sounds just like them, and they running up the chart, you know. So it's a hard thing to put a finger on, but
and through all the music that you guys also take in and that you listen to, what does it what is your process on when you're saying these are the records that we should put out?
Great question.
Well,
what's your process
for Digiwaxx.com for the record pool, right? It's a combination of really, like, I'll be honest with you, it's a lot of y'all. So Rick hit me up, was like, yo, C, I got Melstar and Redman doing a mixtape. I'm like, what? You know, sometimes it's literally, it's a combination of that fly shit. And we get, you know how it go. We all in circles. We getting calls from Mike Biv. You getting calls from, you know, yesterday, what's the name, sent us a new joint. Kanye sent us a joint at 6 a.m.
Nice.
So it just, that's one side of it. The other side of it is like us just trying to see what the labels are doing. And then, you know, again, so you'll have people, Raymond T played a record, 310 Baby a week or two ago. This week, I'm at Shea Baby TV's house. We at their studio, and they playing a song back to back to back. And this is an independent record, I think. I'm pretty sure it's an independent record. Because I didn't know nothing about it. So there's a lot of sharing, you know, that has to happen for us to all sort of like try to get on to it, because I don't think that any one person could like, I mean, you literally have to do this 24/7 to go through everything, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Anybody got anybody want to answer that? And yeah, Grace, we coming to you in a second too, but anybody want to take on that question?
I could chime in.
Okay.
I think a lot of that has to do with the relationships as far as networking is concerned that you have with the artist. If you have a good rapport with the artist, you'd be surprised, like coming from a disco club scene on my end, is just the thing of having that rapport with the artist, finding out what's up or what's coming out next. And it's the same thing with the hip hop. You just got to have that good rapport to find out what's coming out next. You got something out and talk about it. And, you know, networking is the very key to the promo. It's very key, especially with radio, having creative control of what to play. And we have that more so now, more creative control in what we're playing, radio-friendly versions. We got to play the game, you know what I'm saying? So what y'all doing and everything, it's a great thing. And just having a good network and rapport with the artist get you in.
Salute.
Hey, Red, just to answer your question real quick. I mean, obviously, my show is going to be a little bit more unique and different, but in terms of finding music, there has to be a filter. Like you have to kind of know what you want to play, and I think once you get in that avenue or that channel, like you mentioned before, you're able to keep and continue to find that music that you're trying to play. So, for example, you mentioned college radio, and trust me, I understand completely what that means. That's kind of what my show is kind of based on. But in the avenues that I'm able to get music, there's a lot of shit that I don't even get to. Like I tell them on this call all the time, every month I get about 300 songs a month.
Day.
No, a month. I don't even want to do a day. To do that makes me tired just saying a day. There's no way I could get through that. But like, I have a time to where when I go through that music, like I know what I'm looking for. There's a way that I, you know, filter out what I'm going to play, things of that nature. And that's really what it comes down to with these days, where there's so much music out there and so many different platforms and different types of music. You have to kind of know what you want to play. And then hopefully those artists are able to get that music to you.
Right, no doubt.
Hey, so you know, I want to ask. All right, it's a couple questions because I can shoot y'all some questions all day. All right, has there ever been any records that you guys overlooked that ended up blowing up? And when you listening to records, different people records, are you all right? For example, if someone send me a beat, like motherfuckers send me beats all day, the first maybe 10 bars, if they don't excite me, the beat is off. I give it a little chance. Do you actually listen to the full song, or sometimes you just listen right off the back and be like, nah, that's not even coming on? I mean, yeah, just be total transparent on that, because I know I do with people beats. If they don't excite me, I give them a chance. I give them the bop, 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 boop, bop, 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 bop. When it's time to drop and they come in with a think, 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 I'll be like, no.
Yo, records that are not dope for me don't even get on my desktop. I'm listening to your file. Yo, you
how
know,
long do you play it, Mel?
It's 30 seconds, if that. I'm gonna get to the front of your record, and if I don't like it, and if it sounds like it's something, I'm gonna clip in the middle, and then I'm gonna because I always say you want to always get to the meat of somebody's song, right? So, and the meat of someone's song is never in the beginning, because everybody feels like they need to take 30 seconds to say, big shout out to my niggas over here. We call it, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And all this shit. And I'm like, well, this can't be the song. So I clip in the middle, and then I clip into maybe the 3/4 of the song. And if I don't hear anything in between that time, it's not going on my computer. The email will stay right where it's at. That's a fact.
Have you ever overlooked a song?
Quite a few times.
Oh, and it blew up. How about with Digiwaxx? Have y'all ever overlooked a song at first and then it ended up blowing up?
I'll answer that. Because I'm one of the contributors to put up music up on Digiwaxx. I probably put up maybe I got over 20 different emails, and I probably put up maybe 50 songs a week, just me. And as I'm putting it up, I'll probably go through it. And some of the stuff I might overlook, and I might not give it a chance. And Mel knows, we know a lot of DJs. Sometimes I have to go off of other DJs and them playing it, hearing it in a spot or wherever. And I'm like, we got that. Then I wind up, like Mel said, if it's not moving, it doesn't get put on a computer. That is a major true fact. So sometimes we overlook things, and it's too much music. Like we all said, too much music for us to consume. Like our brain, now that we're older, like we can't. We got real life stuff going on. So a lot of this time, the music will fly over our heads, and then we'll come back to it later. Sometimes some of the stuff it'll hit us right away. Like
hold on,
after
real quick, DJ Willie Banks, is AZ with you right now? DJ Willie Bangs.
I think AZ logged on separately.
He did. I think he's with Willie though. What's up?
What's up, brother? He was here a couple times. He went in and out. He's on the road, so he had pulled over a little bit to try to do the call, and I believe he's now back on the road. So I could try to reach out and see what I could do about getting him back in, but I'm not too sure because he was told to be on at 6.
All right, no, that's all good. If he can do it, we here. Not a problem. If he can't do it, we understand it, definitely.
Okay, no problem. I'll see what I can do.
All right, cool.
All right, no problem.
Right, my bad. Back to the conversation. We was just talking about records and how you discover them, and is there really a filter? How long does it take for you to know something's hot? I feel like a vibe is a vibe. Go ahead, Raven.
I'm just saying. So, Mel, let me ask you: are you playing any Sexy Red in your sets?
No.
All right,
Absolutely
word.
not.
Meaning absolutely not. Yep. No, see, and I wanted to bring up that point because kind of touching on what Redman talking about. Like we in the biggest time and space where shit are following what's trendy versus what's good.
I'm
You
gonna
know what
give
I'm
you.
saying? Go ahead, talk.
I'm gonna give you an
Speak. I'm
example.
so glad to hear you say that shit.
You want to know something really fucking funny? What's that swag record? Swag. I played it for the first time last week. First time. That was the first time I've ever played that record.
After
last
9
week.
years? That's crazy.
First time.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell all you DJs something, and this shit is so important. At the end of the day, you have to be you. Has nothing to do with the music that's coming out, what's brand new, what's old, what's classic. You have to be you. You know how many records I've not played? It's not because I haven't gotten to them. I just don't have to play them. You see what I'm saying? So when you get to that place with yourself, you'll never be classed as an old school DJ, a new school DJ, or you'll just be classed as a DJ. So I always tell this story. Being a DJ is like being a teacher in a classroom. When you're in your classroom, you are the teacher. The teacher is giving the knowledge to the students that are in your room. I learned that from watch this shit. This is how you don't even know, Redman. You know how I caught that from you? You did I got a freestyle cassette with you and Biz. I think that was probably the first time I think Biz introduced you. But it was a block party. I'm not sure how I went, but I knew
it was Monticello Park in Queens.
And I was like, now, does these people know Redman? I don't know. But because of what you did to the park, it was like, oh, shit. And the wild shit that you was saying, it was like, did he fucking say that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, and it's just a point of captivating the people. And once you do that, like, DJs, here's the other shit. This is the second part of that. You know how when you get to a party and there's some DJ that's before you, he wants to run out all the records before you get there. And you're like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna play? It's like midnight where he's playing all that shit while everybody is coming in the party. As a DJ, you have to go in and find that one record that will completely dismantle everything that he did. Not 10 records, one record. I would go on a party and play Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra, and everybody be like, yo, what the fuck? What did he just do? And completely, in a black party, and completely dismantle everything that has happened. Fly Me to the Moon, acapella, no beat, no nothing. And everybody is looking around like, yo, this fucking guy is crazy. What is he doing? You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, you command the room, because now there's like, they're looking up. Now they're like, oh shit, what is he gonna do next? You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So it's a teacher's game. You have the teachers, the rappers, the artists, all of that. All of those guys are teachers. These are people that are commanding, the room to do something that they need them to do. And once you have that, a lot of people don't have that. You know what I mean? And I only like to be around the people who have that. You know what I'm saying? I seen Redman do it. I seen Dougie Fresh do it. I seen Rakim do it. I seen Kane do it. I seen Biz do it. And Biz absolutely rest in peace to my nigga Biz. Biz was not the greatest DJ, but he played the right fucking record every single time, no matter what. Commanding the room. And I learned that from those guys.
Big facts. I seen Biz was the first one that I seen play Cheers in the party.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, stop the music. It goes, making the way in the world today takes
everything you got.
And the whole fucking party.
The whole room gone.
Banana ape shit. Banana ape shit.
And everybody forgot whoever did whatever they did before that just because of that stupid ass record.
Shit, Wu just did that at a concert. You know what I'm saying? Just played that shit in a stadium full of people.
Yeah.
But you know, it's funny y'all say that because I was telling Jay Period about a spot here in Houston that just opened up last month called Off the Record. And that's why I go to that spot because my homeboy DJ Good Grief, he's usually there on Fridays, and that's what he'll do. Good Grief, God bless him, man. This dude sat in there and played the intro and not only the song to Liquid Swords in this club setting. And mind you, where they've kind of done a good job is they set up their own kind of audience to where no matter who comes in there, you know what you're gonna get. The place the place is filled with records on the wall, things of that nature. Speakers is a good setup. But you could be 25 years old, you could be 30, you could be 40. If you go in there, you know you're not going in there just for some regular shit. You're going to go in there for an experience. So I definitely understand that. And I definitely wish, we kind of had a talk about this on the call a couple weeks ago about just being able to play what you want to play within a certain club setting and how that can be detrimental to if you're trying to get paid. But if you're a DJ, this is kind of what you're supposed to do. So I definitely understand y'all. And I'm no DJ. I'm just a radio curator who mixes. So that's why I said I'm in a unique position. But I always got to respect people that can go in and do just that you just said.
I got a question. You said a place is called Off the Record. Where is this at?
This is in Houston. It's called Off the Record in Houston. If you go to IG, you look up at Off the Record Houston.
That's crazy. I do a spot in Vegas called On the Record. So I'm like, you sure? And it's the same setup. They got like one wall is all records. They got all the old speakers. They got all the old television.
Yes. Yeah, that's the same thing.
Decks. Yes, they got
that's the same thing. So I think they have them in different cities. They got them in different cities, and we just got one here, man. But I've been there at least 7 times so far, and I don't get out to shit. I've been there, man. But yeah, I appreciate that.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. But I mean, I'm good money. Like, Red, how you feeling, Red?
I'm feeling good. Hey, listen,
go ahead.
I just got to I ain't gonna overload shit. All right.
Let it fly, bro. Let it fly. Let it fly.
When it comes to clean cuts, all right, I got tutelage from Scratch. I used to go to Albany Projects, and Scratch used to teach me. He was the first one to really teach me how to split my turntables because I used to have both my turntables on one side.
On one side? Okay.
Yeah. I always looked at him as one of the sharpest and cleanest, especially when he do tricks.
Yeah, facts.
In the lines of Jazzy Jeff, of course, being clean
No
and
doubt.
But like I said earlier, we not reinventing the wheel. It's the way we do things. And like Mel Star is like one of the top cleanest DJs I have heard that inspire me in a long time, where I had to go ask Jazzy Jeff one time. I told you we had this convo. I had to ask Jazzy Jeff a couple of questions like, yo, who's like the cleanest DJ? And hands down, he gave that shit to Mel Star.
Wow.
And we about it. What DJ inspires some of you DJs as far as cleanliness, cuts, the way they put their records together? Maybe I could be educated on some DJs I might not even know about, but who inspire you, Mel Star? Who inspires some of you DJs on here?
It was a lot. Oh my God. Like, I love the classic DJs. So rest in peace to Mastodon. Rest in peace to WizKid. Those were my top two, and then it was everybody else. Shit, Steve D, Miz from Philly, Battle Cat, shit, of course Raider, of course Boogie Blind, of course all the executioners, all of the ISPs, Q-Berts, Mixmaster Mike. It's so many, and
Yeah, you say
Scratch.
huh?
I ain't hear you say DJ Scratch.
Of course. But see, and that's my second edition because I didn't get to them until. So the second edition, of course, is Scratch, Jazzy Jeff, DJ Premier, Pete Rock, Clark Kent, man, the basics, Red Alert, Chuck Chill Out, Kevy Kev, shit. It's so many. And then the fly shit was Kid Capri, Brucey, Ron, Doo-Wop, and all of them, because they was the talkers, Star Child, Starsky, they was the talkers, the fly shit, the drum tap, here we go, boom, just dropping shit on the one. So it was so many, and I basically took all of them, every last one of those guys, and created Melstar. So that came from years and 2 hours a day, 7 days a week of practice. Still. Still.
All right.
2
all right.
hours. So
Favorite radio shows, DJ radio shows.
In Control Rap Show, Clark Kent and motherfucking Molly Mall.
Pete Rock is my top.
Oh my God. Stretch Armstrong, Bobito and Stretch. You got of course Red Alert, like Red Alert show. Red Alert to me is a curator. Red Alert is the person that found that record to play every single week, and he plays some new shit all the time. So he was always in the top. Shit. And then go ahead.
Chuck Chill Out.
Red Alert, of course. Those are the two for sure. Yep. And then on the other side was Molly, Pete Rock, Clark Kent. And yo, that In Control Rap Show was fucking crazy, bro. Like, shit. Like that was the first time I really was able to hear DJs really cutting, like cutting on the radio. And that was definitely on Molly Mall and them show for sure. Shouts out to my guy Clark, man. Shit. Clark was an animal, bro. And Scratch was on there as well. He didn't go, I didn't think he was there every single week, but he would tap in every so often. Awesome 2 show also was another show.
Awesome 2 with Teddy Ted, right?
Teddy Ted, special. Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, it was a lot. Like, I had to literally come back in the mid 90s to get all of what I didn't get to listen to as a kid. Like, I caught everybody late, like in the mid 90s. Craig Mack was what, 92, 91?
94, about
94.
That was 94.
So at that right there was when I started actually DJing hip hop, like literally starting in the hip hop rim. I was in a house rim at the time with Masters at Work, Kenny Dope, Louis Vega, and all of that. Kerry Chandler, Tony Humphrey, Timmy Regisford, Larry Levan. Like, I was in that first, and I was in that like up until the 90s. I saw Steve D on a DMC tape, and a friend of mine, what was his, remember? I don't know. Do you remember RoboCop?
Nah.
So when KRS mentioned RoboCop boy is down with us, he introduced me to a cassette, and the first person I saw was Steve D, Miz, Diamond J, Baby G, Battle Cat, and a couple of others, hosted by Clark Kent. Video Music Box was recording it, and Biz was the judge, Jazzy J, and Red Alert. I saw that my whole life changed.
Wow.
My whole life changed. That one tape, I looked at that tape for 10 years straight and was like, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to take that part and put it in a party. Then the Kicker pre-tapes, all that shit, Ron G, the Brucey B, the Doo-Wops. I was living in Harlem. I was uptown. And once I started getting into that, that's when I like really took all of that. Shouts out to Funk Flex as well. I don't want to forget him as well. You know what I mean? And Flex. I had to come back full circle to catch all of that and completely start over completely. And here we are. Here we are.
And real quick, I know Jobs and Gracie got y'all hands up. I just got to let y'all have y'all moment because this is actually really dope. You know what I mean? Just to hear an artist and a DJ talk about regular shit. It's cool. You know what I mean? It don't happen every day. So give me
I think this is what has to be done. Back to the basics. The relationship with the artist directly with the DJ. It's where it always started. It's where it should go back to.
Right.
Yeah. So I just, for me, it was just really like, even today, I'm still a student. I still want to learn. So the practices are still the practices, you know what I'm saying? And it, again, 2 hours a day. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. Even if I gotta go fly somewhere and I'm in a hotel, there's some equipment in that room. And 2 hours a day, mandatory, 7 days a week. So that's where we at with it, man. So,
brother, you just gave up the blueprint. All y'all fake DJs that's out here spending 1 hour a week. You know, he's giving you the blueprint.
So it just, you know, again, it's just all of, you know, like, you know, Red, and this is some real shit, Red. Like, you know, one of my most embarrassing moments on stage is us. For me, I never ever, ever thought that I would ever talk about that shit. You thought you was married? Nigga, I was on fire. Like, if I could have walked back to New York, I would have walked back to New York. If I-95 was right there, I would have walked back to New York. I was so fucking mad. Oh my God, bro. Oh, that was for me, devastating. I know, and we never touched it. We never talked about it. It was like,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was just one of those things, y'all, when we got off stage. It was just, you all right? Yeah. All right.
Please share. It must have been a bad look. I can just say.
Ooh.
I mean, it was our first show, and one thing we didn't do was have practice. We kind of just went off the wing with it. Shit. So
oh my God.
That shit happens, but you know, but still.
That was the one show I was like, I don't want to get in this fucking van with nobody.
I was ready to throw the container like
Biggie. My nigga, and you should have. And at that day, and you should have. I was like, damn. Like,
I was ready to throw the water like Biggie the Big Cap.
That shit was the
nah, bro. We still got it rumbling though for the crowd.
You know what? We did, but it just, they didn't realize it, but we did. And I was just like, oh my God. And it just, that was the craziest day of my life, man. For real.
Hey, let me
real quick. I definitely want to, I know people have been waiting to ask a couple questions. They, you know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's go.
Grace and then Jobs. Real quick, 15 seconds.
Oh shoot, 15 seconds. Hi, what's up?
Hey.
DJ Grace from DC. I'm actually in 107.3 VIP from Chicago. But I just want to go back to what Redman was saying because that's where I'm at. I'm not like a a OG DJ. I'm a very new DJ. So I'm really appreciating everything you guys are talking about right now. When it comes to the music, and you ask, how do you the way you ask it, Redman, for me is, I have been doing a lot of showcase and a lot of artists. I've been listening to different state. I'm going state to state, listening to the way artists sounds these days. I was just in New York, actually. Anyway, it's definitely different from the DC and also in Chicago, because I'm more likely in Chicago more. And what I'm saying is, when I listen to a new artist, an independent artist perform, I feel like I guess that's the type of DJ I am. I want to I want to learn different sound. But when listening to a music on, I used to do reviews on live, and artists is sending me music the whole time I'm on live. What I do is, I would listen to it for like not even more than 3 seconds or something. If I'm not dancing, I'm not doing it. I don't like that music. So I just wanted to go back and fast forward with that question, because that's what I'm doing because that is what's going on now in the music with social media. And I know, but I am like literally love learning the old ways, because I feel like I feel like I'm an old OG, but I really appreciate all this, what I'm learning from you guys, because some of the stuff I actually kind of like do is just I'm just a new DJ.
Hey, well, you know what? You heard it first right here. All you new artists, all you artists that's sending music to DJ Gracie, to DJ Gracie, right?
Gracie
DJ
Grace.
Gracie Grace.
Yes.
All you new artists that's sending music to DJ Gracie Grace, make sure that you bust her head open within those 3 seconds. You got 3 seconds. If you
They
ain't
have
catching
3
her
seconds.
ear within them 3 seconds, you are done, son.
Right.
You done, son. So
No,
make sure,
definitely.
so make sure you right off the rip, soon as it come on, is exciting, because you got 3 to 5 seconds with DJ Gracie Grace.
That's the truth. That is the truth, though, for real.
Hey, Gracie Grace, that was your drop right there. I don't know if you know that. That was a drop for you right there. So you might want to, go back and get that and use
Say
that
that again,
as a drop.
Redman. Say it again.
I said, listen, to all you artists, any artist that want to get music to DJ Gracie Grace, I will advise you to blow her fucking head off soon as the song drops. Because if you don't get her attention within 3 to 5 seconds, you are done, son.
You're done, son. I like that. I dig it. I like it. Yes, definitely. But there is a song that an artist sent to me when I first became a DJ, which is 3 years ago. And now it's so crazy because I played it on a review, a live, right? And today is the one that everybody listens to, The Moon, the one that Drake kind of remixed it. It was the artist that sent it to me back in the day. It's still on my old USB drive. And I'm like, hold on, this sounds familiar. And I had to go back to my USB drive, and it's the same exact freaking beat. It was so crazy, and that feels so good because people's like, "What's that? What's that?" They're on the live while I played it when that artist sent it to me at that time. So yeah, it feels good. It feels good.
At the end of the day, Gracie Grace, you helping a lot of artists get on. You using your platform to help people, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. So salute and kudos to you, DJ Gracie Grace. Hey,
thank you.
I want to ask a question to you guys, you DJs in the platform of Digiwaxx. All right, in the 90s, college radio was what you can consider it as the major radio. Before, because they broke a lot of music. Is it still going on? It's not, college radio is not as popular as it is today. Even like maybe some colleges don't even do radio no more, right? Do you guys
they don't.
No, they don't, right? So do you guys consider yourself you DJs and the Digiwaxx platform, do you guys consider yourself as still being that brand, that platform that still major radio look to y'all to what's hot? Because that's what they did to college radio. They found out what college radio was playing when it was when the business of radio wasn't so business of getting your records played, money and that sort of deal. Do you guys still consider yourself the forefront of what's really hot out here and what DJs are playing and major radio stations is looking at you guys? If I said that correctly.
I'm gonna let somebody step up and answer that question.
That's a fact.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting. That's interesting right there. I think a lot of that has to do with nowadays how the platform is when it comes from having the mix show. When you have a mix show out, like back in the days of radio, like it was college radio, then led to mainstream radio, like 92 KT. I'm just speaking from a disco point of view, how it came on, but the college radio thing was a very important platform because this was pre-Sirius XM. Once Sirius XM came out, it changed the whole dynamic of the mix show from college radio. You had Music Choice, you had AOL Radio. So I'm looking at it from those perspectives. It's still the forefront. It's more like the underground. College radio was the underground platform that transformed to what we have now. That's all it is. And then you have the independently podcast, which is using the bigger platform and everything. We're not going to talk about Twitch because we know what's up with that. But I'm just saying, don't get it twisted. College radio, good question, Redman, on that one. College radio is the underground of what we are in the forefront. That platform just led to where some DJs are today. That's all.
I'm gonna go with this too. I'm gonna say back then, college radio was like a certain rites of passage for certain artists to like. If you was really gonna be considered serious, you had to go body stretching Bobito. You couldn't just go up there. You had to body Martin Moore, Mr. Mayhem. You had to, but it was certain MCs was, and that same format around the country. It was the same thing going in Boston, the Bay, everything. College radio was just that real hip hop shit. Now, it's so much, right? So the equivalent to that, to me, is gonna be certain shows on YouTube, because what I like on the radar could be considered like a sort of a rites of passage in one way, for certain MCs. But then you have Twitch has certain shows that just real DJs get to get off. Right. College radio used to let those kids rock and be themselves.
Yep.
Traditional radio, once they seen the money in rap, they started trying to control it. They fucked it up. But the real DJ breaking shit, they mostly on platforms that allow them to be themselves, and you actually have to seek out and find that. Like for me to break a record, I have to know what you're gonna be great at. I have to know Mel Star's able to do this. Like he said, I can't go to him with every record. I gotta know what he's great at. And that goes for like every other DJ. You have to find the ones that are great, know what's gonna like what they. If I'm working RJ Payne, I know I got to go to certain people that I know will support. Like Sirius XM has some of those DJs on a bigger level, right? Dash Radio has some of those DJs on a smaller level. And there are other platforms and DJs. Green Lantern, if you want to catch Green, he's on Twitch. Mm-hmm. So you gotta know where they're at, who the DJ is, what their flavor is. Are they really dope? Because there's a lot of people playing music and they're not even dope, so nobody's really listening. Are they really a record breaker? Are they a person that takes chances? And will they actually support new shit? And that's how you sort of got to go. For me, I got to analyze the whole thing. Anyway, that was my take. Anybody got something else they want to say? Jobs, go ahead. My bad, I've been waiting. Go ahead, Jobs.
Mine wasn't really about that, so my apologies for getting off track a little bit. But I had the pleasure of seeing Red and Meth this summer in Lansing, Michigan. Shit was fucking pouring rain. Sat out there for hours. And As the rain got worse, the crowd got bigger, waiting on these niggas to show up, and they did not disappoint. They performed like it was their first fucking performance. And it, for somebody that's 50 plus, it reinvigorated my hip hop. I want to know who, performance-wise, do y'all just watch and just absolutely get lost in your own hip hop?
Well, as for me, when I watched De La Soul show, you know,
Wow.
plug, I'm mesmerized because they do shit different. If you never been to a De La Soul show, you have missed out.
Yes, you have.
And very, very, very fucking special.
Yeah, facts.
My boy Busta, of course, he's a phenomenal performer, phenomenal artist. We all there to learn. Like we watch each other. We stand on the side of the stage to see how they drop their records, to see the momentum of the crowd, how they get it. It's a lot of things that an artist watch another artist do. Like, oh shit, they killed that part. Oh shit, they killed that crowd saying, that crowd response. I might have to bite something from it. We all bite shit from each other. We all take things from each other, but that's just displaying gratitude and displaying greatness. A lot of artists, even, you know, watching James Brown back on the day on TV performing his show. Everyone that performs strongly, like me and Meth, we go hard. Like being totally transparent. Me and Meth know we ain't got a gang of hits. We known for putting out dope music and being such dope artists. We don't got a gang of hits. We don't. Even together, we don't have a gang of together. We don't have more hits than Busta. But when we go out there, we shut the fucking place down because we know what the audience came for. They ain't come for us just dropping hits. They came for us moving, being a crowd responsive with them, engaging with the audience. We make them. Here's the thing: everything that you do in life, especially when it comes to the music industry or doing anything far as being a club promoter or anything, you want to make make sure the fans get an experience instead of a show. So we believe in the more experienced part of the show. And from how our show is, we got like dance steps. We move, we do it the same. Everything is on tune. Mel Star seen our show. He knows, like, we be in sync. Like me and Meth dance on stage. It's
crazy.
It's like our shit is choreographed.
Facts.
That's just years from working together and looking at artists that we admire and taking things from them. Like, for example, like De La Soul. They do this one. Yo, they do that. Name of that song, Mel Star?
I cannot fucking remember this. I just know when they break
it's
down.
the MF Doom. You talking about?
Yes,
you talking about the
Doom.
about the MF Doom joint? Not cocaine
God,
flow.
yes.
It's cocaine flow.
Tell you something. When they do cocaine flow and they stop the music and freeze, like they build up to the da 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 da, and then they freeze in a position and stay there for like at least 1 minute or a minute and a half.
Crazy.
And crowd goes
crazy.
The crowd shits a chicken, literally, and then they do it 2 more times, and the crowd and they just stop and they freeze, and it's the most amazing move I have ever seen on a hip hop stage ever.
You know, Scarface is ridiculous too. Like his shit, his performance is exactly like his album. The build-ups, the stories, the talk. Nigga, that nigga had me like, oh, yay! Thinking about dying, crying, laughing, screaming. Like that nigga's performance is phenomenal too.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so
what I can't stand is when like if you go see your favorite band or somebody play, and then and then they don't play the song right. They do a whole new version of it, or the version is more faster than the usual record. It's just like, I'm gonna tell you who was
it's
good
a few
for
people.
that. I'm gonna tell you who was good for that. Rest his soul, Michael Jackson. Like, I seen some of the old shows he used to do. Yo, he used to do records hauling ass. I used to be like, damn.
Slow down, con. You killing them.
I'll be mad as hell as a fan. Like, come on, Mike, do that shit right.
Yeah, man.
Hey, look here, for reference, I'm putting that De La performance with MF Doom in the chat.
Yo,
This was it was on Carson Daly, and that shit tripped me out because I saw the clip later. I didn't realize that they had actually made it on there. But for people to check out what Red is talking about, look at that clip from YouTube.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you got it in the chat?
And then they just stop.
Uh-huh.
Maceo is holding the fucking turntable. And everybody is like, yo, what the fuck? And it's on a big ass Megatron all the time. So when you see it, it just looks, they're all in sync. It just looks so dope.
Hey, all right, I got another question. All right. As y'all are DJs and the Digiwaxx platform, right? And if young artists, inspiring artists is listening right now, right? What is the best? Cause see, I came from the college radio days, so I never was the artist that had the big records on the radio. Like, I might have had a couple in mainstream, but I relied on college radio. What, you guys are the new college radio platform for young artists to go to. What would you advise a young artist that want to do promote? All right, for example, like, I got nephews in the hood. I got youngins in the hood. I call my nephews. They work and they always ask me, yo, how can I get my music across the board? Instead of going, some fall into giving DJs a ton of money to get played 1 week, and they're pushing to get on the major radio because that's what they're hearing, that's what they're seeing. They're not knowing that they can actually do groundwork and real footwork and connect with DJs of your platform to really get their song on the board, even bigger than them going for a major radio push. What would you advise them? Like, what would you advise young artists to do to get their music across the board with you DJs? Like, where would they go? Like, I mean, I know they could go to Digiwaxx. We know that, but what would you tell them the main ingredient of their promotion would be, instead of just always thinking they have to reach out for that mainstream radio? Like, do they go to Digiwaxx and say, listen, can you get my record to all the DJ? I know you guys listen to everybody's song or whatever, but it for them to say, you know what, I want to invest my little bit of money in my own promotion for my independent work, what would you advise them to do?
Brittany, let Brittany go first, and then we go from there.
Can y'all hear me? Because I'm off mic. Can you hear me still?
Loud and clear.
All right. So make the best use of your social media platform. Build your platform across all platforms. Right now, TikTok is doing all of this, their own billboard, their own scaling of music right now. Make use of the hashtags, pay attention to what's trending. It really is about the independent artists right now. It's really about figuring out how to get people on your wave instead of trying to go the traditional label route. Everybody is telling everybody, hey, what do your numbers look like? And so, yes, they can come to a platform like Digiwaxx, but it's also going to be imperative that they have their own platform, that they're building that they're consistent on their own platform, that they are networking. So they're going to events, they're doing shows, they're doing local shows, they're tapped in with their producers, they're tapped in with DJs. It's pretty much like an ingredient pool of all of these things. It's not just one thing. So if they do, they get with the DJs and they say, all right, play this song for a week. Yeah, of course they're not going to get like a lot of traction with that because they got to do things across the board. Really, really pay attention to what's trending right now. And I know that we don't like to jump on the trending bandwagon, but like in order to get the masses to your song and to your platform, you got to build your own website. Does the artist have their own website? Because you can't rely on these platforms to always push your stuff. You know, do you have a place that people can go and get your music direct? Is it really easy to find? So do they have an EKP? Do they have promotional things? Do they have marketing going on? You know, who is speaking for this artist? Are they speaking for themselves, or do they have, you know, some type of organization in place where they have people going out to market for them? So it's a lot of different elements to it.
Good shit. Thanks, Cherry.
I want to follow back with that with another question. So what about the diamond in the rough? Like, what happens like if you guys see somebody like, oh shit, who the fuck is that? And no one knows. Do you guys take chances on people like that or artists like that? Like if they don't have a, you know, like they're probably young, they don't have a social media platform, they don't have all of the things, the EPK and all of those things. Do y'all look at someone and say, man, this guy or this girl is pretty dope? Would you guys be willing to take on someone like that?
100%. 100%.
Yeah, the record is hot. The record is hot. Okay. Oh, but yeah. Sorry, Raymond, go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm just saying 100. I think that's just what comes with the DJ, Mel, and I think you know better than anybody. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be some feel behind what we decided, what we choose to get behind on. I think there's always that joke, and we probably all seen the meme that drop a new record in the club, people walk away, get on the mic and say, yo, I'm hitting this now. You're gonna ask me for this in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just one of them. I think, like I said, that goes back to the DJ in your conversation earlier. You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely.
Being the teacher for sure.
Do you all right? So do you guys just drop it, or do you introduce it in the club?
Ain't nobody introducing.
You gotta talk during it. Like you gotta use your mic presence. You feel me? Like you gotta talk it through. You can't just play it and just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta talk through it. Yeah, you gotta let them know through the record, like, yo, this is bro from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Stay tapped in, get with me, say his name. You know what I'm saying? You can't, if you just drop it, niggas won't pay attention. Even if it's hot, niggas will just, they might Shazam it, which is dope. They'll probably Shazam it, but other than that, the party's just gonna go on. So you definitely got to MC. I personally, some people talk, but I personally
radio. Sorry to tap in, but radio is more for introducing. You know what I mean? And you know, front selling and back selling
and
artists.
And what's wild is that it never was like that. That's what's crazy now, because you figured, I mean, at least when I was coming through it, you introduced a record in the club, you know what I'm saying, to make people say, oh shit, what the fuck is that? And the radio wasn't playing that record. Now that's the DJs used to force radio to play records. I'll give you a prime example. Maxwell was never on the radio. Joe was never on the radio. Montel Jordan was never on the radio. Music Soul Child wasn't on the radio. Jill Scott wasn't on the radio. All of these artists all came through the clubs. So it was never, you know, oh, we're going to listen to the radio to find out because it's like the only person that did that was Red Alert. But see, the shit that Red was playing in the parties, he would play on the radio. And then everybody just basically follows suit to that. But you know how much songs, how much music that, it's just like when you used to like a perfect record. Remember when we used to listen to To Be Real? And To Be Real, the what was on the Sherilyn, like they would play the record, but they would never play the break. So you would always hear that shoulda, I gotta have you, baby, shoulda. But in the club, you would play the break of the record. So it was a dun, 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 dun. So that was considered club music, right? So I'm still trying to figure out, even now to this day, like you can't even really go to the radio to get an idea of what to play now. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, this is why we're looking at platforms like yourselves. Like your platform has been running since shit. I can't even remember when I first signed on. You know what I mean? And it was like y'all were giving the radio, instrumental, acapella, TV tracks. That's how far back I was going with y'all when y'all were playing, when y'all was putting up shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you guys are still relevant to this day. You know what I mean? So I just definitely want to just give you guys your flowers as well, as far as, you know, what you guys have contributed. You know, a lot of us don't say thank you because everybody's just trying to get records off the platform. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys, you know, for a long time. You know, I just appreciate you guys and continue to, you know, do what you do. Continue to do what you do.
And I thank you guys too, bro. Like, you know, like for underground artists like us, like I can actually still, I feel like even dropping these freestyles and doing this talk with Digiwaxx today and all you DJs on here, it had me kind of relive the college radio days. That's why I'm still on this bitch. Like I'm still here. It's like so many more questions I can ask, but they said they're gonna wrap it up at 7:30. But I want to give you guys your flowers too, man, for being that platform that guys like us, like especially me, that's still underground, that don't depend on major radio, have a home to go to and have DJs that actually represent the fucking culture of music instead of a dollar. Y'all about the perfect purpose over the profit, and I really appreciate you guys for that, bro.
Facts. Hey, big same here.
Thank you. Word up. That's on behalf of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Rari, I know you want to ask something, so go ahead real quick. And Queen B, of course. So Rari, go ahead. Or you want to make a statement? Go ahead.
Yeah. Big up. Thanks, Sale. Hey, y'all, I just want to say what up to Funk Dr. Spot. What up, Redman? Big up to you.
What up, bro?
What up? Big up Hip Hop Legend, and big up to all the DJs on here as well. Big up to Mel Star as well. And J Period. Yeah, man, no doubt. I was just add on to what everybody else is saying. You know, I would tell the youngins today, as we all know, it ain't like how it used to be. Things change. You know, everything changed with the tech guys stepping in and changing the platforms and all that mess. And then COVID happened, so it's kind of like new territory. You know how things is going, but basically, I would tell the young guys, without that quarter, you know, 250 ticket, three big one ticket for the radio push, is always stay back to the roots, man. Stay with the DJs, you know, get with the different DJ clicks. You know what I'm saying? The DJs will put their stuff in rotation. And like you said, breaking the records, DJs still do break records. And as far as that method, like the homie was saying earlier, you know, you just gotta build it up. You know, everybody know, you know, it's that grind time around midnight time, you know, where everybody's feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Drop the new track right there. But you gotta keep doing it. Like you say, you ain't gonna do it. You do it one time, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, you know, all right, cool, but just keep doing it. And, you know, that's the new way, man. But tell the youngins to tap in with me, man. I'm at djrari@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely spin they tunes and all that and tell them what's good. So, hey.
No doubt.
Hey, thanks.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Rari, put your email in the chat. Go ahead, Queen.
Hi, my name is Queen. I go by DJ Queen B. I'm out of Hartford, Connecticut.
Hey, Queen.
This is for Redman. Just want to let you know I went to UConn, University of Connecticut, and my roommate used to play your album every day in smoke. So definitely starts from the college campuses as well, from back in the 90s. And following up, just continue to support you. Salute. We're not going to hold you too long, but thank you. Thank you for all your contribution to hip hop.
No, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Shit, thank you for that. I need that battery. I need all that love. I need all of it. Thank you, Queen.
You're welcome.
Hey, I wanted to ask, I got so many questions, but I know we're about to close out. Is artists today making B-side records like they used to do in the day? Are they making like those joints that they're not pushing that you want to play?
No.
Yes. No, I have to disagree. I have to say yes. If you look at that Benny the Butcher track currently with Lil Wayne, that's clearly not going to be a single. That's going to be a street single. So there's definitely, and I get DJ packs all the time where there's an A side and a B side. So people still do that because they know people will still play like certain tracks. Matter of fact, we had D Dot on here about a couple months ago because he was pushing the Black Rob album that he's putting out. He put out a single with Black Thought on one end and Puffy was on the main end. So people still do that.
Wow. Okay. Dope.
Do those count though? Does Puffy and them count? Like that's like my generation though of niggas.
That's what it is, but I mean, under him,
underground versus like mainstream. I do think that people leak records, they just don't market them as B-sides. Hip hop, you sort of like the B-side, almost a real record. A lot of times, like that was the shit that you loved.
You're supposed to play. Yep, that's a fact.
Exactly.
I feel that.
We don't necessarily say the B-side, but that does need to come back more, because I think they would get more attention from real audiophiles, people that are really about that vibe, you know. But to answer another question too, I did want to say something about what the Brittany was talking about, the power of social media, and she's absolutely right. The problem is that a lot of artists, it takes time to really know yourself, to know thyself as a rapper, anything that we do. Knowing thyself, it can sometimes really take time. So people jump out here with these half-ass records and they feel like they're ready, but we like, it's cool. We ain't disrespecting you, but it ain't that shit yet. You haven't mastered that shit. You gotta master this shit first. And then you start really killing your social media in terms of sharing who you are. Because once you dope, you dope. Listen, the reason why we talk about Coach Contra, because they got on YouTube and they started bodying shit. You know what I'm saying? They sort of knew who they started bodying shit. And that shit went viral with us here. Like, yo, you seen these kids? I forgot who played the video. But once we seen it, we was hooked. And I think the first thing is to master yourself. Then you start to build your channel through social media and YouTube, and people will find you. The third thing is that when you're dope, don't be scared to advertise. The cheat code is advertising. When you spend money with Facebook, Meta, whatever, you're gonna get more people to see what you got. And if you're dope, somebody's gonna reach out. YouTube, the cheat code is to spend money with Google and they're going to make sure those clicks add up. Real talk. And the other main platforms. TikTok is another one. But what happens is everybody's like, no, I'm dope enough. I don't got to spend no money. That might be true. But when you advertise, their job is to make sure you're seen. And you'll get more. But if you're not dope, it won't matter. That's it.
Yo, Red, I got a question for you. Who do you want to collaborate with?
I want to collaborate and do an EP with Jamiroquai.
Oh shit. That's
I like that. I like that. I like that.
I'm about to slam this computer. Wow.
I fuck with Jamiroquai heavy. Like I believe we can. Far as other artists, it's like
wow.
Of course, I want to do something with my brother M. You know, we did a record already, but we do for a new one. But like to step out the box for a challenge, because I like a challenge. I'm in a place in my life where I want to challenge myself more in music. And writing some dope ass bars is easy work. But working with like a artist like Jamiroquai, that's going to be a challenge because I wouldn't have to change my linguistics.
Yeah.
But I would definitely have to really
tap in,
put some other kind of magic into the rhymes I write when I fuck with him. So Jamiroquai all day. I did a show with him one time, but if y'all ever bump into him, say, yeah, Redman said he still want to do something with you, Jamiroquai.
I'm about to get on
I told
the
him
line. I'm getting on the line like.
You made me think about the Ronnie Size joint you did. I got a secret where you kind of did something different on that too.
Right, that was the sound of Ronnie Size back then, and he was definitely jumping and popping with that sound. So I just entered this world and was bodying shit.
That was definitely a left field, but dope. You know, I see that. I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's music.
I want to get an award, my nigga. Like, fuck that. If I do something with an artist, I want to go hard and get an award, get some accolades from it, bro. Especially doing something with like Jamiroquai. But yeah, that's someone I would love to do a record with.
Got it.
That's dope. Let's make it happen, Mel. We got it.
Yeah. Yes.
Make it happen.
This was great.
Yeah.
This was a great call. This is great in general, man. You know, we got some dope content. I hope we take some of this shit and make it go viral, because some of the things that was said on here, they were just simply just excellent.
Yeah, and make sure you tap me and tap me on any of those comments, because I was here for those comments just as well as Redman. Redman, what is your IG?
Redman Gilla, REDMANGILLA Gilla.
And I am, go ahead.
GILLA Redman Gilla, and on Twitter is The Real Redman.
I am DJ Mel Star, 2 L's, 2 R's on everything: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, that.
So basically at MELLSTARR at
2 L's, 2 R's.
Yep. STRR, and at REDMANGILLA.
Yep.
Make sure y'all follow for sure. A couple other things. Contact for drops and interviews. I'm gonna assume, Mel, you're gonna be the key between you and
yeah,
okay.
For sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely.
Y'all got anybody can just DM me, and I respond to all my DMs. So I don't care who you are. I respond to everything.
Because I'm gonna let the artists know that's tuning in that even an established artist like me, this is the route I'm going. Like this is my route of promotion. Even as established as I am, this is my route. I don't care about major radio. I don't care about trying to be in a DJ ear to play none. I know that this route right here is solid, because we got people on this fucking Zoom call that really respects the fabric of hip hop. And you have to work. Like everyone told you, from Cherry, all the DJs on here, you have to work. You have to engage with your fans. You have to, all the artists, I want you to understand, you're not just a rapper, especially in these days. You're a businessman. You have a brand, and you have to act on your brand, just like McDonald's, just like any other brand of food or any clothing brand. You have to get up and work, and you have to get on that phone, and you have to actually make new opportunities, create opportunities for you and your brand. So like, this is the route that I'm going. Like when I do my promotion, I'm doing nothing but grassroots, and it's going to be so great, because one thing about doing things grassroots, you know, the love is there. You know, people are listening. You know, they're going to be tentative and 100 on your music, and you're going to learn something from it. So, yeah, fuck with Digiwaxx. I'm definitely, y'all get my music. You already know how we do, Mel Star. You already know we pulling up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know? So thank you again, Digiwaxx. Thanks to all the DJs tuning in today. I learned a lot. And there need to be more of these. Like, this is like just not just educational, but it was inspiring, because when an artist listen, even an artist that's even bigger than me that might do this platform the same way I did it today, they'll look at it like, you know what? Yeah. Why not? Why not go this route? Why not? All these DJs on this platform, shit, if all of them had my record and they thought it was dope, no telling how big it can be instead of putting my money in the major. So it's definitely an eye-opener for me as well, that I was doing, that I'm on the right track of my promotion. So thank you again, everybody.
And to add to that, there is nothing wrong with saying hello back.
What do you mean?
Because you know how people feel like some people are pompous and they can't speak and they don't have to speak. Yo, you DM me, I'm DMing you back.
Facts.
You say hello, I'm saying hello back.
I know we going on and on. I'm supposed to go get some oxtails and shit. Shit starting to look
That's what we
really
gonna do.
All right.
Oh, nah, we out.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna say one more piece. I do want to say
I had my spaghetti earlier.
That's very important. Is that you know, you mentioned grassroots, guerrilla marketing, and that stuff. Yo, fans are people, and people want to be inspired. And these big shows, I get it, but I'm gonna tell you, man. I've seen artists like Wiz Khalifa. I've seen what Drake, even what Drake and J. Cole are doing, right? In terms of they're not gonna go to New York. And if they do, the small venue tour, you know, that's yo, you know who's the greatest at that shit? I'm gonna tell you right now, we had him on, is what's the name out of Kansas City? Tech Nine. Tech Nine's formula is the free man's formula. It is the free man's formula. Y'all do that shit, and it's pretty much the smaller venues. It's always sold out. The merch, the t-shirts always goes, and people, they just follow you. You already got it.
Facts.
You know, chasing this bullshit, fucking it derails shit every time. You know what I mean? Do that shit at your pace. Trust me, man. You'll be booked every day. It'll be almost crazy.
Yeah. You need to go
small towns in between. Upstate New York, Utica, you know, Morristown, New Jersey, you know, them small college towns and everything. You know what happens when you go there and you perform and you rock it and they take their phones out and they take that shit back to their fans and shit. You become legend. I'm just saying.
And you get the call back.
And all of that happens when they grow up and they start working for Honda and they the vice president of marketing. Guess what? I need you in this. All types of weird shit that's great comes out of that shit. So
facts.
Fact. Absolute facts.
All right. That being said,
oxtails.
The oxtail, I gotta go pick it up.
All right.
Nah, salute to everybody.
No doubt.
I don't know, Rain, should we just shut it down? I feel like it's you know, everybody gotta run. It's been a great call.
No doubt.
Thank you. Anytime you want to pull up, shit, this is our spot. Every Wednesday, New Music Wednesday, you already know. Tap in on Digiwaxx Radio. Shout out to the Digiwaxx Radio team and Digiwaxx team. We'll see y'all next week.
All right.
Peace. Much love. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Yep. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Peace.